Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Heroes of Awesome. It's been a hot minute since we've been here. I feel like I said this just a minute ago, but I'm going to say it again because it has been a hot minute, but we're back with a new adventure, Rusted Heart, set in the Planescape universe. We're all super excited to be here. There's a weird bird over my shoulder. She's already pecked me, so we're not going to go through that again. Maybe we will. It's fine. It's fine. We've got a lot to talk about. A few things I want to get clear before we dive in. Quick introductions. In case you didn't know, I'm Mark. Hi.
Hey, Mark.
Great. Over here, I got Birdie. Say
hey,
hi,
guys.
Birdie.
I gotta talk while I can.
That's true.
Fair.
You don't get a lot of talking over here. Across the table, we've got Kristen.
Hello, everyone.
And introducing the newest member of the Heroes of Awesome, Kelsey. Yay! Welcome to the board, Kelsey.
Thanks.
Yay. And DM for this campaign, the lovely and talented Brandon.
So lovely.
And talented.
And talented, that's right. Don't forget that part. That's
Also important.
So important. A few things. First of all, we are really glad you're here. Tell your friends. Get them to come along, get in the chat room, be active. When you're in the chat room, if you've got any questions or anything, tag Weirdlings in chat so we can get a notification. The voice of God over there is Amber. Say hi, Amber.
Hi, guys.
Amber's going to be checking out all the voice of God stuff, taking your questions. We'll also be looking for title suggestions. At the end, we're going to pick out the best title, and that's going to be the title of the episode. So make sure you do that. Tag Weirdlings so they can see it in chat. They'll be chatting with you as well. Tell your friends to show up and follow, and if you want to subscribe, that would be really cool. If you subscribe on Twitch, that's super cool. Something else you can do if you really like this, the best way to support what we're doing and to do all these things, like helping us get lanterns and stuff for the set, go to our Patreon, patreon.com/heroesofawesome. Do that thing. You get cool little coasters, like those coasters that Kelsey's got over there. You can get all these cool little coasters and t-shirts. I've got a cool design for a t-shirt that I'm planning on for the next one that's coming out. Can't wait until that one's done. We'll see. So if you want to go over there, patreon.com/heroesofawesome. The other thing, I need to remind everybody about this. Our t-shirts, the Heroes of Awesome t-shirt, which honestly I meant to change into that before it got in here so you could see it, and I totally forgot. Oh, dang it.
Now you're repping bacon.
I'm repping bacon right now. This is not
Equally
the t-shirt.
important.
True story, true story. If you go to our DFTBA store, dftba.com/weirdlings, you can get our Heroes of Awesome t-shirt 20% off until May 14th. Once we're out of these shirts, we're not printing them again. There's going to be new designs and everything coming out. So if you want one of these shirts, now's the time. I think we're actually running really, really low on stock.
Yeah, last time I checked, it was just smalls and mediums.
Yeah, I think small and medium might be it. So get there, get your some smalls and mediums.
The whole time
sausage?
we're just in looking.
Fortunately, I don't have to. I can just.
Yes, peripheral zone.
Oh yeah.
Right.
You're in the danger zone.
I am.
We have to see her. You have to live with her.
That's true. That's true.
You
Very
ignore me
good
long
point.
enough, I will peck you.
That's very true. I should remember that. Anyways, we're going to dive in and get started. I think that's all that I've really got to remember right now. Just please make sure to tell your friends to come and join us in the chat. We're really glad that you guys have joined us for this. We're really excited about it. And I think we're ready to dive in to this weird world of Planescape. Oh, you know
And
what?
to start it off right, we're gonna cheers. I got this really awesome Jameson from a coworker of mine who recently went to Ireland and brought back a special. It's delicious.
We may have seen that.
So this is a campaign with one of the people, and we're gonna have a blast.
Yeah.
Cheers! Salud. Let's do a little, as much as we can clink. I can't. Clink, 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 clink.
Hold on, I don't know how to
Salud.
do this.
Well done.
Good job.
That's really
I gotta get my eyelashes back inside my
That is a nice Jameson.
It's
You
really
didn't do the
smooth.
drinking
Yeah.
part.
It doesn't have
right?
any burn. It's a nice Jameson.
Yes. All right.
So thank you, Thomas.
Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you, Thomas.
And
Thomas.
Kristen.
You're right, sir. Thomas and then Kristen.
Yes.
All right. I think we're ready to go, and let's hand it off to our DM, Brandon.
Oh, I'm scared.
Here we go, guys.
Yeah, but Brandon's mischievous.
Dragon.
Right. He's like, and you walk into a tavern and there's a dragon.
I don't know. It just happened.
Tavern's actually on a dragon's back.
But they have Jameson.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I
What's
don't even
that?
have
Yeah,
to
then we'll
do
make it work.
anything.
No, you just sit there. We'll just talk about it. We'll make our own campaign up. It's fine.
They were terrified for 3 hours, never actually did
Nothing-
anything.
weird.
I didn't say a word. Chapter 1. The Execution of Shelley Shingles.
I feel like I need to write that down already. Hold on a second.
Shelley Shingles.
Shelley Shingles.
She sounds like she's
shame,
from a
huh?
Christmas movie.
Yeah, Shelley Shingles.
They immediately just started writing things down. Awesome.
Are you
Best
going to
notebook
narrate your
ever.
actions the whole time?
Totally.
Awesome.
The city is squalid. Everything around is shades of poor. You just got here. You've been wandering around, trying to find your way, trying to make sense of anything. All the buildings are made of a mishmash of materials. All the people seem to be made of a mishmash of materials. You have humans, dwarves, elves. You have tieflings. You have beings that are half horse. There's a guy with angel wings over there. There's someone glowing. There's a slime man. Every kind of person, every kind of thing you can see. You've already seen it. You've just got here. Some of you got here on purpose. Some of you got here on accident. And you're in a throng of people right now. This strange little neighborhood seems to have an odd bit of furnishing. It's a gallows, right in the middle of the square.
Not at all intimidating.
In a cross section of streets that have no sensible logic to how they're laid out.
And we're inside of this gallows?
You're not in the gallows.
Okay.
You're just
Are we dead? Are we dead?
This is like the beginning
short
of the
campaign. You are in the crowd in different places. You don't know each other.
Who is in the gallows?
There's no one there yet. It's empty.
Well, I mean, it's the execution of Shelley Shingles, so I'm expecting Shelley
Oh,
to show
Shelley
up at
might
some
be the
point.
one.
There's a story going on here, people.
You wrote your notes down.
Yeah.
The leader of the team.
I'm a very smart bird.
With no wings.
Everyone seems to be gathering, and excitement is buzzing around in the crowd. You hear them whisper and talk. Someone's gonna visit the leafless tree. Another one says, who's the Red Death got this time? You all hear different things from different people. Some of them are excited about what kind of riches they might be able to glean off of the soon-to-be executed. They all seem rather poor and downtrodden. There's no one here of any kind of money or influence. A lot of desperation, a lot of confusion and melancholy. It's a gray day, but no one seems to notice how that is as gloomy as it is. It just seems to be the regular around here. And you all see it from your various places. A procession coming down the street is a large, heavy-set man loaded up with armor and weaponry. Next to him, there is a robed, bald being. He's wearing a red robe, and he seems very intense and staring ahead of him as if there was no one there. And as he steps forward, everyone moves away from them, the both of them. Behind them, you see a man with ram horns and the body of a ram. He looks like a centaur, but with ram features rather than a horse's. He's dressed in a fine vest. He's got various jewelry and decorations, both on his clothing and dangling from his horns. He's screaming, I'm innocent! You can't do this! I really did nothing to do with this! You can't, you've got the wrong guy! Please, please, someone reconsider! This is not right! Behind him, there are 3 mostly covered beings, humanoid, well-armored, lots of weaponry, and they seem to be serving as guards, holding him to his fate. Behind them is one man, very pale, colorless skin, sunken eyes, dark clothing, clutching very closely to a book. He looks through everyone as well, sees no one there, keeps his eye on the condemned. They make their way towards the gallows. A cat meows in the distance.
Cat yells in the background.
Foreboding.
Sinatra makes sounds from the audience.
You all watch, and he is being led to the guillotine.
God, Sinatra, be quiet. I don't like it.
You have problems with this.
I'm unsettled.
Tell me what you're doing. Tell me what precautions
Tell us
make.
where we like.
You are
in relation to each
throng
other?
of people,
Okay.
and you don't know
We're just
anyone
wherever.
there.
Okay.
You are completely alone as far as you know. You're new to this place. You've never been here before.
I look around for anybody that seems to be familiar with this type of occurrence.
Seems like everyone is pretty comfortable with this situation, except for the condemned. Everyone just seems to be more entertained. You see some people holding like greasy meat on bone, just chewing and ready to watch the carnage.
Can I tell if there's anyone in here that does seem even the least bit concerned with this? Like, everyone seems comfortable, but is there anybody that I notice that's uncomfortable with this other than the guy? I mean, anybody at all?
Give me a perception roll.
Yeah, probably not.
Everybody looks pretty used to
How
it.
about a 6? How about a 6?
Looks like everyone's pretty ready for this to happen. Right. Everyone except for one ram man.
I would like to step up to the nearest person that I've got. Just obviously, there's a lot of people. I'd just like to step up, be like, "Hail, friend, well met. What's going on today?"
They're executing this Burke.
What did this Burke do?
I don't really know, but I bet he did something bad.
Well, he is getting executed.
Yeah, the Mercykillers don't mess around.
Well, these are Mercykillers doing this.
Well, clearly the Mercykillers are gonna kill the guy.
Clearly the Mercykillers. Clearly, hey, let me ask you a question real quick, because I've been away for a while. Remind me about the Mercykillers.
I get it. You're clueless.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. I mean, let's not. I've been away for a while. I've been traveling the plains. You know,
What plane did you just come from?
that one.
Clueless. All right,
Sure.
let me give you some of the chant.
Great.
Mercykillers are executors.
Got it.
They believe in justice. They do not mess around. You do not mess around with them. They get the job done, and they don't stop until it is done.
So would they be the law here in the hive?
Nah, law's the governors. They're the ones that care about law. They're the ones that declare what is law, and they're the ones that try law.
I am going to elbow my way up to the front so I have a great view.
All right, right up to the...
Right up to the front, right in front of like the guillotine, so the head looks
Would
at me
fall
almost when
into
it falls towards me.
Lady starts to say, "Hey, no shoving you."
Shut up.
You.
I make sure I hold a nice wide stance too while I'm in the front at 8 feet tall, blocking everybody else's view.
Somewhere behind you says, "Always the tall one in the front."
I shoot them a nasty look naturally.
They disappear in the crowd.
I have made my way to the highest point that I could get to. I don't know if there's any structures around, but if there were, I would have climbed them.
There's certainly a ramshackle little, what you guess is the sad excuse for a tavern.
Ah, nice.
Made of like odd sort of metal, just sort of like barely in place. And you hop your way up to the top.
Okay, I am looking for anyone, not necessarily that is bothered by this, but seems to be more intently involved in it. Like if someone just staring diabolically or seeming way too personally interested in what's going on.
Give me a perception roll.
That's a 7, and then what do I add?
Perception?
Perception. Oh, 4.
11.
Yeah.
You see a large woman seem to take interest because she pushes her way up to the front and watches. She wants like a front row view, it seems. There seems to be a curious cat woman not too far away who is kind of muling about.
Yeah, sidling my way forward.
That's what you notice. Everyone else seems to be just like common riffraff. They are just here for a show, it seems, except for the people in the procession making their way towards the noose.
Thank you.
I scan around for the most talkative, like gossipy-looking man or woman, and eavesdrop on everything they're saying.
Okay, give me a perception roll.
18 plus whatever.
That's high enough.
Yeah.
You hear this like kind of raspy yet melodic voice discussing with a much raspier sort of smart-ass voice about Mercykillers and what they do and who the governors are. You turn and you kind of look and you see it as a bronze dragonborn and just discussing with a peasant. Not far from you, but you are getting close enough where you can hear them discuss.
Get on with it.
Naturally.
The heavily armored person in the very front stops and looks at you.
I take some popcorn hand motion.
Where'd you get the popcorn?
Brought it.
Naturally.
I'm not sharing either.
What is popcorn?
I have popcorn.
Sure, they have popcorn.
Popcorn, yeah.
They are getting their way to the structure, and this ram man is panicking. It's like, you people have to believe me. I know that they don't. They're going to do what they're going to do, but you've got to get me out of this. Someone please help me.
Hey, friend.
You saying it to him?
To the guy I was talking to earlier.
Oh, okay.
Clearly this man had a trial, correct?
Yeah, he sure did. Governors love a trial.
So they had a trial and convicted him, right? So this is purely legal. This man.
Oh, it's legal.
But
I don't know if he's necessarily guilty.
really,
But they saw him as guilty, so there he is.
does no one care about that?
I don't think so.
Ah, I see. Interesting. I'd love to hear that story. I wish I was there for the trial.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna watch.
I'm gonna saddle my way up to closer to the gallows as well at this point.
Alrighty, so
We're all
you're
just
up
crowding
front. You're kind of following him.
Do I notice her?
Give me a perception roll. Let's find out.
Let's find out. Let's see how bad I roll now. In the nope. How about a 6 again? Huh?
You don't notice her sneaking up on you.
I'm very sneaky.
Clearly.
How about you? What are you doing?
I'm watching from afar, from up top.
Keeping a high at post.
So I scurry up to the gossipy dragonborn man, Bronze, and say, "Hi, what do you do? What's the story? The guy in the red, is that Red Death? What's going on?"
Hail, friend. Well met. Who are you?
I'm just an onlooker.
Just an onlooker. As am I. Welcome to the onlooking, if they say so. Ha ha.
So you don't know anything.
Well, I do know this. He's about to be executed.
Yeah, I caught that. Do you know
Yeah.
anything interesting?
Define interesting.
Useful.
No.
I scurry away.
Well met, friend. Well met.
The ram man screams out, "Riches, wealth, I can promise anything. Answers, secrets, whatever you need to know. Someone get me out of this, please!"
Excuse me. Anyone? Can I? Questions? Anybody with questions, please? Questions.
Who are you actually directing this to?
Anybody that's in the kind of like the vicinity of the gallows itself.
All the guards and everyone stops and looks at you.
Fabulous. Wonderful to have your attention. Can anyone help me out with some questions here?
The heavily armored one steps up to you.
Fabulous, sir. Hail, friend. Well met. What's your name, sir, if I may ask?
What's your name?
My name, Farouk. Pleasure to meet you, sir. Quick question, if I may, sir. What exactly is the guilty party accused of doing?
Trading secrets.
Trading secrets, is that illegal here?
It is when it's secrets to letting in the powers.
The powers... Excuse me, sir, but could you maybe define what the powers are? Clueless. It's true. It's true. I'll wear the moniker proudly for a while, but trust me, I'll get there.
Well, he's allowing celestial beings to try to access the city of Sigil. That cannot be allowed.
No celestials allowed in Sigil, I guess.
Celestials are allowed. powers or not. You might know of them as gods.
Oh, I see.
He looks at the guy in the robe, is like, clueless.
True.
May we proceed with this execution?
Well, I would wonder, would there be a possibility? Yes, I know, it's clear. Would there be a possibility that I could have a discussion with the soon to be departed, written in the dead book, if you will, the man that will be gone from this world soon?
You say dead book, and the sallow-eyed, pale man looks up at you, goes, What would you say to the condemned?
I would just like to know the circumstances, that's all. I find his story intriguing. You might say that I am a teller of stories, a passer on of knowledge to the masses. His story seems like it could be a good tale for others to learn from.
Hey, we got a poet here. You want to talk to the poet? The ram man nods furiously. I'm Shelley Shingles. I can promise you anything, whatever you need. I am a man that is connected. I know my way around. I can get you places. Get me out of here, please.
You said so much that I like. First of all, what did you do?
They accuse me of things I didn't do. They say I'm trying to let powers in. I have no interest in powers. I just want to make a little bit of money. And I have no interest. There's no powers they can even get in. The Lady of Pain, and you hear the entire crowd just like, hush. The Lady of Pain wouldn't allow powers in, and she would kill me before I even had a chance to do anything about it. I'm not a fool.
Okay. Very interesting. You said you had secrets, yes?
At that, my ears perk up because I can hear him from.
You hear secrets, and you're not too far from the gallows, but you do notice that the guards are like hands-on weaponry.
I didn't say I got closer. I said I just my ears perked up.
You see it, though. You notice it.
Very interesting. So if I were to potentially help you, I would have access to said secrets as well.
You feel a tap on your back. It's like planning to help them.
Oh, no. I didn't necessarily say that. I was just curious. I'm asking questions.
I think your questions are over. We have a hanging to attend.
Fair enough, sir. If I may, and as I walk away from it, I'd like to announce to the audience, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at an auspicious occasion, the execution of Shelley Shingles. To lead us into this, I would like to lead you all in a little entertainment. Break out my loot, and I'm going to start doing...
The guards and everything are just looking at each other like,
What do we do with this?
Okay, who are the... Looking at the
coming
group
into
that let him in. They're obviously the guards, but then there's the guy in the red robe.
the very big brutish guy with
Right.
weaponry and armor.
The albino with the book.
The guy with the book. There's the guy in the red robes.
Yes.
Okay. I would like to start doing my enthralling performance.
Okay.
And I will...
You got something.
I just would like to say, as soon as this character starts busting out in song, I'd like to walk directly over them and try to grab their loot out of their hands.
To me?
Yeah.
To me?
You're messing me up here.
I'm sorry.
She doesn't. My character does.
Okay. I am going to break out my lute, and I'm going to start my enthralling performance, singing a song.
All right, so you're going to need to do a contested dexterity roll against the Goliath's strength roll.
And what is she grabbing?
So,
Grabbing your loot.
She's grabbing my lute.
like, this is a funeral, not a concert. What?
All
Okay,
right.
so now what do I have to just roll against him
Yeah, so you
with
can
my
make-
strength modifier?
Yes.
Okay. This is
And I've got
great.
dexterity.
And you said he had gold hanging on him or something? What'd
He's
you
got lots of jewelry.
Lots
He's
of jewelry.
Lots of jewelry.
Okay,
Obviously
gems.
wealthy. Shiny.
11.
Yeah, shiny things. I've
What'd you have?
13.
13. You're about to start to strum, and this giant woman has stepped up and grabs the loot from you, proclaiming exactly that.
Can I just take it?
I'd catch it before it hits the ground, obviously.
Give me a dexterity roll.
Yeah, 23.
Yeah, you like, catch it right up.
Catch it and immediately strum the first note of the song.
Defiantly.
while this is going on, because people are distracted, I've made my way down from my little perch and have quietly creeped up behind the ram man, and I am
The Ram Man is surrounded by guards.
I know. I'm not. I haven't done
Just
anything
saying.
yet. I'm just very close, and I'm waiting to see how distracted everyone gets.
Oh, there's 3 guards looking right at you.
That's fine.
Okay.
I haven't done anything yet.
They're just staring at this crazy bird that
No,
is
I'm used to it.
Suspicious.
down.
I'm also entering rage.
Oh.
Outside of combat, but
I started singing my song.
Alrighty.
I'm starting my enthralling performance. I want to focus on the 3 people in charge of this procession.
Okay.
So they are going to need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. It's what you do when you sing a song.
Yeah, you do. It's whether you're wise or not.
Alright, you, and you. Wisdom, huh?
Yeah.
wisdom, right?
Well, we're at it.
Don't
Is this guillotine like on a raised platform by chance?
Yes. Sorry.
No, I didn't know, so there's just a potential opportunity there. You
was
gotta
a lot
know
of
what's going on, okay?
There was a lot of eyebrow raising for those that couldn't tell in camera.
What do they have to beat?
14.
Wisdom, huh? Alrighty, so what happens to those that fail and what happens to those that pass?
Those that pass, nothing happens to those that pass. They just see the performance, all right, the performance. Those that failed are completely enthralled by me and idolize me and hinders anyone that wants to do me harm. They'll be inclined to, they'll avoid violence. But yeah, the other ones have no idea that they were potentially charmed. They're essentially charmed, idolize me, and will be extremely friendly to my entreats, if you will.
So let's hear your performance.
Oh gosh.
Tling! Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to execute Shelley Shingles. An excellent bariaur, Shelley Shingles. Forgot the rest of the words to the song, so I'm just gonna start playing the thing and pick up the beat a little bit. Let's cut his head off. Let's cut his head off. Look for the head, it's rolling down in front of his feet. Let's cut his head off.
Boo!
You do have a heckler, but you see the armored guy and the kind of robed guy sort of tapping their feet. Got a good beat. Good dance to it.
Decent ditty.
I cast detect magic.
On what?
Just the stuff around me.
Just to see.
Yeah, I
around.
want to see what the bald guy and the guards and all of them have on them.
So you sense kind of like a magic aura about the Dragonborn who's playing a song. The man in the robe has a magic aura about him. And that's about it.
Okay.
I continue to scurry, asking pretty much anybody, "Hi, what's going on? What did he do?"
Well, we were going to see a guy killed. I don't know what the hell's happening now. This guy's playing a song. I don't know. He's okay. But they seem to like it, so...
Do you like the song?
It's fine.
Where did he come from?
I don't know.
Who's the guy in the red robes?
That is one of the Mercykillers.
Oh. And I scurry on to the next person.
Where'd she go?
Just like darting around.
Okay, so I'm going to finish up my song.
Okay.
Oh, goody.
And I can tell the people who have been successfully affected by my performance.
Those two
Those
seem
two?
to be enjoying the song.
I would like to step
The
up
Goliath
to,
woman, not so much.
Not entertained.
I would like to step up to them and be like, "Greetings, friend. Hail and well met. Did you enjoy the show?"
Yeah, it's pretty good too. I'm actually really surprised by your skills.
Why, thank you, I guess. I don't know. I've been practicing hard, but, I'm glad you enjoyed the show.
The bald robed man whispers, "I usually hate music. I feel awakened to a whole new aspect of my life."
I am so glad I was able to bring this joy to your world. That has meant the world to me, sir. Thank you very much. I'm so glad that I could do that for you.
Now let's kill this man.
Sir, hold for a moment if you could, please. I wonder if we may be able to forgo things. As I brought joy into your life, I feel as if I could bring joy to that man's life before he leaves this world. Would you be willing to perhaps let him accompany me for a while so that I may show him the wonders and the magic of music?
You could sing him a final song on his way to the rope.
There's no way that we could perhaps maybe take a side trip and have a discussion aside from this so I could play him these songs in private. I have some songs that could really affect his life and maybe help him move on to the next world.
We need to bring him to justice now.
Ah, justice. I see. Very interesting. So, justice for you then is eliminating his life as opposed to rehabilitation. Just curious?
Yes.
Yes. Fabulous. What if we could bring him to rehabilitation and he could help you Mercykillers out?
We prefer to just kill him now.
I see.
Come on, Shelley.
Hold on a minute. I would like to step up. I'm going to put my arm around Shelley. Shelley here, he really wants to take a break. We're just going to walk over for a minute. Just tell your friends we'll be just a minute, okay?
Are you evoking some kind of magical...
That's
ability
enthralling
or
performance. They are charmed.
So they're charmed, which means what exactly?
They idolize you and hinder anyone opposed to you. They'll avoid violence unless already inclined to fight on your behalf.
Okay. You need to bring him right back.
I'll bring him right back. Absolutely. We'll bring him right back.
Guards, stay on him.
Come along, gentlemen. Come along. Shelley, let's go over here. I saw a shack that we could go into, and we can teach you some music to get through the end of the day.
I use the crowd to follow them, but stay stealthily hidden.
Okay.
I am also following stealthily.
I'm following the one with the secrets. Let me just...
I'm just heckling. I came here for a show. The hell? It's bullshit.
suggesting to
The
kill him.
crowd around you's like, yeah!
Yeah.
Kill him!
Yeah.
What is this? We came to see this guy who killed.
As I walk past the big Goliath, maybe you should learn to appreciate some art as I walk.
Shut up, Burke!
Yeah. I definitely will put my elbow out and give him a good nudge when he does that. As he walks by me.
I'm pretty sure I can avoid that.
You want to try?
Yeah.
I'll avoid his shoulder.
Dexterity roll.
20.
Okay, he's gonna slip
I'm just
by.
raging even harder.
I just like to look too.
Motherfucker. I hate this. It's on my shit list now.
You know what? As I'm walking by and I see you, I'm like, hold on a minute, Shelley. You. I have a question for you. Here, can you
What?
bend down a little bit? I'm not
No.
quite 8 feet. It's a private thing. I may be in need of a basher soon. Any interest?
A basher? That's what you think I am?
I mean, you're 8 feet tall. You look as strong as hell. I think you could probably do
Slowly, reaching my hand out towards your throat.
that. Smack it away. No. You like to fight, don't you?
Maybe I do.
There might be a fight soon. You want to be a part of it?
That depends.
I might have 10 gold for you.
Double.
Make it 15.
Double.
Come on now, 15?
Double.
I'll chip in 5 gold.
Done.
Alright.
Hey, come along. What's your name there, friend?
Hildy.
Hildy, come along and join us. I think you'd learn something from this music.
How close are the guards with them and stuff?
The guards are pretty much coming right up on them.
But they're charmed?
The guards are not charmed.
Guards are not
Oh, it was the... Okay.
The big, heavily armed guy and the wizard type seem to
They
be
were-
into the music.
Okay, the other one. Got it.
The sunken-eyed, pale-skinned man is also following with the guard. He doesn't really seem to be taking any kind of action. He just seems to be very studious of you, especially.
Does his book have any
and
writing on
anyone you interact with.
it? Does his book have any writing on it?
It's closed. He's not writing it. He doesn't have it open.
I mean, okay, it's the front of it doesn't have a
It's just a.
book of dead people.
It's
Doesn't say
just
that.
This book is dead people.
It is a black-covered book.
Okay.
Very old.
I want to whisper to Shelley. Shelley, any ideas how we get rid of the dustman?
We got to. I don't know. I think he was just going to take us. I think he was going to take me back.
You have a contract
Do I have a contract? With who?
with the dustman.
No. That's their job, is to take the dead away.
Gotcha. Okay, so he doesn't care.
How do you know who dustmen is, but not what they do? I shouldn't ask. Just get me out of this.
It's fine.
We'll talk more later.
Here, let's go. Let's enter that, and I want to find a shacky looking place to kind of dive into.
There's the very shack that our bird friend was on.
Sounds perfect. I'm going to lead Shelley in there with the 3 guards, and Hildy over here is following up.
You see, like, a very large, almost frog-like man behind, like, a ramshackle table that is uneven, with bottles that are unmarked behind him. There's, like, 1 chair and a stool in there. It's like, welcome to the Peach Pit.
Peach Pit. Thank you, sir. Sir, do you have a room that we may have some privacy in?
This is the room.
This is the room. Is there anybody else in here? Just this guy?
No, there's no one, just him. You can clear he's trying to have a business.
It's not working.
Things are not going well.
Sir, perhaps if I were to share with you, say, 3 gold, could you give some privacy for a moment?
Yeah, I'll do that.
3 gold.
Okay. Don't wreck the place. And he walks out. Sort of hops out. It's really weird.
Okay.
So as he's leaving, I like slip through the door as it's closing.
Wait, lady, they want privacy. You know what I mean?
No, I'm with them.
Oh, okay, weird.
Are there any windows?
No.
No.
It's like a metal box. You think if it got hot enough, anything in it would cook.
Does anybody notice her come in?
Her?
Why you gotta be like that?
She slips in pretty stealthy. Give me a stealth roll.
I see you suck.
Playing my character, sorry.
You have a plus
14.
9. Yeah, you dart in pretty quickly. You maybe spot like a tail.
Is there a chimney?
Nope. It is literally a lunchbox in larger size.
Okay.
Old-fashioned lunchbox.
I'm just gonna stand outside then.
So you hang outside the box.
Do birds have good hearing?
I go back to the top though.
Okay, you're back on top
Yeah.
of the box. You do see a hole in the top.
A hole?
Like a hole in the roof.
Oh,
Roof.
well, can I hop over to it?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna do that and then listen.
Okay.
So the only way in and out is that door,
Yep.
except for the hole in the roof.
Yeah, little hole.
Little
About
hole.
that big.
Got it.
I'll stand with my back directly up against the door.
You see the 3 guards like walk up to you, and then behind them is the sunken-eyed man. They don't seem
Wait,
to
sorry,
be
you're
making
guarding
any
the
moves
door on
against
the
you.
outside?
On the inside.
On the inside, you're guarding the door. Okay.
Oh, you're on the inside.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, okay. So yes, you see her slip in, like past you as you were closing the door, and so it's you 3 and Shelley in there. You're on the top, but none of you know that Sizzler is there.
Well, so I saw her.
You saw her.
Okay,
yes.
I'm sorry. What's with the cat?
I'm sorry, what cat?
That cat that just walked in?
There's a cat in here?
Are there 3 guards or the guards are inside?
The guards are outside.
Inside?
The guards are outside the door.
So I address the ram guy. You have secrets? I hear you have secrets.
I have
You have information?
Yeah, lots of information.
You need a distraction.
I'm sorry, who are you?
You need a distraction. I'm your
I
distraction.
just did that.
Distractions are good.
Okay, sure, but who are you?
I'm Sinedra.
Sinedra, hi. Wait, we met. You were out
Yeah,
there.
you didn't know anything.
True story.
He knows a little.
But he knows things,
I know a lot.
Which is why he's here with me.
which is why I'm here with you.
When you were here with me?
Currently.
I'm getting paid to protect you two, not this one. 30 gold.
Oh, I don't need it.
Are you gonna give her the gold?
And I just give you the side eye. 30 gold or I leave.
You don't have to protect her. The deal is for us.
Noted.
You're fine.
And I
You're
step
fine.
in front of you.
I don't know who you are. I'm trying to look around. I don't know exactly who you are.
Yeah,
but,
I'm like still in the shadows. You're just talking eyes.
But you know, yeah, just stay out of. Shelley,
Yeah.
I'm putting a lot on the line for you because you have secrets that I may want.
Well, I have lots of secrets that all of you could probably benefit from.
All of us.
I don't care about whether you guys like each other or not. I don't know who any of you are. You seem to know a little bit about what's going on. You don't know anything about what's going on, but I like y'all. In fact, I think I love y'all. I just need to get the hell out of the hive for a bit. I need to duck out and get my bearings, and we need to get to a safe place. And I think you all probably need to get there too. Because
Do you know a safe place? Do you have one in mind?
I do.
What's the quickest way there?
Well, we're going to have to wind through the streets a little bit, but there's a big throng of people out there that are intent on seeing me.
You can see if you fit through that hole.
There's a hole in the ceiling.
I don't think I can.
We can try.
Who's that?
Did you see?
No, I went like this.
Could have swore I saw something like that. It could just be me, though. That's good. Shelley, here's the thing, We've got you out of immediate danger, but there's guards outside the door.
There don't have to be.
I like her thinking.
I'm starting to like you, Sinedra. I'm starting to like you a lot. What's your plan?
I said earlier.
Distraction.
Distraction.
Excellent.
I distract, you run.
You distract, we run.
Only problem is, I can probably only distract 2.
Hey, Hildy.
I'm protecting you, not her.
I got a feeling somebody's going to take a swing at me when I open that door. Okay. Just giving you fair warning.
I can kick the door really hard.
I like the way you think, too. I'm starting to like how this is working, you guys. This is working well. This sounds like a plan. Shelley, we're going to make a break for it.
Where are you going to run?
So there's a bar. It's called the Chop Shop. It's about 5 streets down. None of you know the Chop Shop. You pretty much all got to be fairly
Recovering
brand new.
alcoholic.
You seem to have been here a little bit longer. He seems to know some stuff, but yeah, it's 5 winding streets away, and there's a big throng of people here. I'm not a fast runner.
I can find it.
Yeah?
I'll stay with you, Shelley. I got you. You're gonna kick the door open. You're gonna distract who's left. We're gonna make it through the crowd and head to that place.
All right. We do sort of all need to get there together.
At the same time?
About the same time.
Interesting.
Because the way to hide is in the Chop Shop, but I need you all to be with me to get there.
All right, so here's the plan, y'all. We get out. We'll meet about a block away from the Chop Shop. Seem fair? Can you make it there?
Are we all going different directions?
Which way are we going?
Well, it's about west of here.
Do I know the city well enough to know how to get there?
You don't know the city at all.
Yeah. How do I get there?
Well, he draws out like a little map of like the next 5 or so winding streets. And it seems to make sense, but these streets make very little sense in how they're laid out.
I'm really good at tracking. Would that help me? If I can
would-
find alcohol? I can find the bar?
Finding alcohol probably won't help. There's probably a lot of that, but
Is there something there I could track too?
I mean, you feel like you could also probably track the 4 hooves of this ram man.
Ram man.
I've got a plan for you in case you guys have trouble with that. I'm going to break out my bottle of ink, and I'm just going to be holding it with my thumb over the stoppers I'm going by. I'll just let a little bit drip out every once in a while. Watch for the ink. Fair enough?
You are hearing all this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We ready to roll?
Hang on.
Oh,
I need a
we're not
distraction.
ready.
I need to come up with my distraction plan.
I thought you had one. I thought you had one.
No, I just
Where
thought it
were
could be
we?
a distraction.
So,
You kind of already are. Just so you know. Are we ready to get this done?
as she says that, I'm just going to literally pull all my force into the door, and I'm going to kick it as hard as I possibly can with the intent of knocking the guards down.
Looks like we're going. Hope that distraction's ready.
All right, give me an
Is he wearing any
attack
type of
roll.
clothing, like a cloak
He's
or
wearing
something?
like a vest, which has like a bunch of shiny adornments on it.
Not something I could like put over myself to like pretend to be him. Yeah, no.
So I'm
Cloak.
gonna be reckless as well. If that's okay.
Sure.
Sorry, did you tell us to roll for something?
No, just
She's doing an attack roll.
So that is 23.
All right, you bull over one of the guys, and he knocks over the other 2 guys. Still standing a few feet behind them is the sunken-eyed man. But they are down on the ground.
Distraction!
showtime.
So I like use her to like climb up and leap over her. Doesn't matter. And land on top of this like cat claws toward face.
On the guys.
Doesn't
Yes.
The
matter.
guards.
On the white
Remembered that.
The guy.
sunken-eyed white guy.
So who's still
White
what's
grab her
happening?
tail.
Albino.
Where is everybody?
Well, they're about to
We're
bust
outside
out
the
the
door.
box.
They're
She
still
just-
inside, but the guards are still outside.
Well, she knocked the door down.
I was forced to
on the
improvise, so I
guards.
climbed up the
She's
tallest thing
climbing
and
up
jumped
her
onto.
and landing on the studious guy.
And as soon as I see that happen, Shelley, let's roll.
I go
I
too. Yeah.
run to the. So I'm at the edge of
He's
the
paying you. You
roof,
get mad at me
and I
later.
go down really low, and I shoot Eldritch Blast across the way, at the other at whatever's on the other side of the square,
The other side of the
like a hay bale or another house or.
You just trying to hit some other.
Yeah, I just want to
thing?
hit something over there.
A distraction.
Do you want to hit the gallows?
Distractions.
Gallows are in the middle of the thing.
Gallows are kind of like where
Everyone's
the two
looking.
bigger guys are.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
We'll call this-
So you give me an attack roll, and you give me an attack roll.
16.
Wait, how does that work now? Ah, spells. I'm new to spells. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
You should have a
spells.
spell attack modifier.
Oh, is that what that is? Okay. Oh, is that what that's for?
Do you have an attack modifier?
Mine is.
I don't think so.
That was
I mean, I
13.
have.
You're basically doing a
those
spell.
are my
You just
attack
missed it.
bonus. Yeah,
Your
so my
spell-
claws.
Nope.
is-
Go back to your
Oh,
spells. Your spell attack.
Plus,
Should
I'm
have
13
gone to
plus
daggers, but you just
20.
rushed me.
There you go. 20.
20.
All right.
Plus, yeah.
20.
All right. So you jump on the studious guy, and you
With
just
the
like
sunken eyes.
yeah, and like kind of like clawing at his face. It's like, oh God, why? Don't kill me! I don't want to die.
And if I can, as I like bound off of him, because he's, I'm sure, bleeding all over the place.
You're not really bleeding. He's scratched up.
He's distracted.
Gets up and looks at you and says, I'm dead anyways. It
Wait.
doesn't matter.
Oh.
And
Can I
you...
swipe the book?
No.
Let's try.
You blast at the gallows, and they hear, and everyone turns around just in time to see it coming down on the two guys. Yes. And they are like hurrying to like shove it off. The crowd's going wild. Everyone's very like confused and excited about what's going on.
They're like running around in panic.
There seems to be a quick throng building. So Shelley takes that opportunity to bolt out the door.
I am right on Shelley.
Okay.
And I'm following the ink.
All right.
I'm following the cat.
I'll cut around the side.
You'll cut around the side.
Like I'm gonna go the same place they're going, but I'm not gonna walk with them. I'm gonna kind of take the long
around
way.
the long way around.
Yeah, and I have a higher stride too, so.
All right, that's right. You're pretty fast. Not as fast as her, but pretty fast. So you dart off ahead, and you're just like pouncing through the crowd, and everyone's like, "What's that cat? Who's going on? I don't understand."
Bouncing from creature to creature.
So are we not gonna see some Bert get hung? No, I guess not. And you guys are just running through. The guards are trying to compose themselves, and they're looking around, and they start chasing after y'all. But they are a good, like, part of a block away. And Shelley's running as fast as he can, but, you know, he's just kind of, like, galloping along, and you guys are like, okay,
Is Shelley rideable?
probably. Am I gonna slow him down a bit?
So I pounce my way up to landing on Shelley and turn around and using my short bow
Oh,
backwards toward the whichever guard is closest to us.
okay. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Oh, God.
Was
7.
that a natural one?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, you done fucked up.
I missed Shelley.
She drops the bow in the water.
Shelley does. I shoot Shelley.
Shelley
He gets
bleeds to death on
executed.
the
We were so close.
Done with you. Next die.
Why don't you give me a percentage roll, just in case? We'll see what happens. And before you do that,
Oh.
high or
Get a 10.
low? Tell me high or low. Do you want high or low?
We just saw what I rolled. So
Well, we're gonna
you
roll
have to
again.
know.
I know, but like, when I get
The
the,
odds.
same thing, yeah, we're gonna still go high
Okay.
Do you want to roll a 10 with it too? Is that you?
simultaneously.
Yeah,
Seriously?
both the 10 and the percentage dice.
88.
And you said high?
Yes, you did.
All right. So you miss wildly. The bolt goes somewhere. Hopefully not into someone.
Shit.
It doesn't seem to hit anyone.
There's just one black feather.
I have one.
Throw it up in the air.
That might have been your brother. Sorry.
Very,
Oh,
very nearly hits a bird lady that you notice is now following you. And they are giving chase.
Lock your moxie, cat. We got to work on the game, though.
Let's do initiative.
Initiative. Really? These dice are getting retired today.
13.
We're just retiring dice all over the place.
Get out of here. I'm gonna use these.
Get out of here, guys.
Totally gonna
you.
use these.
See, those are the ones that I rolled, and they were all as low when I was
These?
those dice.
I need
Well,
to bring
then
the
I'll
crystal
use the
back,
red one.
Mark.
You
We
do?
need to cleanse them.
Oh my god, I totally need that back. I'll use red then.
All right, Sinedra got a 13. What did Hildy get?
18.
18. And
That cat has.
Farouk?
8.
8. And Sizzler?
19.
19.
Can't even take you.
She's like, oh yes, 19.
So good. All right. The armored, and you do notice that the armor has like a very like a red theme. That they are very red materials, painted red
you
metals.
mercy people.
You mercy.
You're all red. We got it.
They are throwing a spear.
At who?
That's a fine question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're throwing at Shelley. One of them's throwing it at Shelley.
Oh no.
All right. And you did a different color. There we go. A spear hits Shelley. What is your armor class?
14.
A spear misses
I
you
was gonna-
barely.
Oh, then I don't need to roll.
And your armor class?
My armor class is 14. Can I use my danger sense to dodge that though? Or attempt to dodge?
Nah, you're kind of in full on.
Nah.
running.
Okay. Gotta ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of more like a like the danger sense is more like
Traps and shit.
like the floor bottoms out from under you.
Fair.
You get that kind of thing, like a
I'm
response.
a brick house. I'm not scared.
All right, so
That's a oh, she's a brick.
I don't know. It just happens every time I walk in somewhere. The only thing I'm into.
Everyone else.
Noted, says the bard. Are you in a bad mood, Hildy? Hold on. Because she's a brick. Howls. Maybe they need to do it different.
Hildy takes 3 damage, getting scratched by the spear, and
Becoming instantly
Shelley
furious.
mostly gets like just a mark as well.
A flesh wound.
Excellent.
Blood is drawn, but doesn't even ruin his vest.
So, what kind of damage is that? Is that bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing?
That would be piercing
I
damage.
am resistant, so
So you
half,
take
2.
2.
She's a brick.
And now it is Sizzler's turn.
What are you made of?
You're kind of like in the back of the pack, just a little bit above the front of the guards.
But no one is. They haven't noticed.
I
at
saw
this
you.
Point.
I saw you when my
So-
arrow
right,
whizzed
but
by
I mean,
you.
no one's noticed I'm involved in this fight.
They're
right?
not aware of
Okay.
your.
Yeah, I'm
your-
not. I'm just watching. I'm staying. I'm kind of
being a
slink
bird.
back a little
An
bit.
ambulance.
Okay,
chase.
so you're still sort of like
Is there
blending
anything
in
I
with the
can
crowd a
climb
bit.
real quickly?
Not really.
Okay, then
Can
I'm
you
just
not fly?
Oh.
listen.
Snap.
You.
Birds
I don't even want to
fly.
talk about it right now. Okay.
Okay.
Don't want to talk about it again.
So you're kind of hanging back,
Yeah, I'm hanging
watching
a-
them.
Yeah.
All right. It is Hildy. Hildy,
Yes.
your turn to do whatever you want to do.
Okay, so we're not yet into this place yet, are we?
No, you're not even really close. You were like running away from
We've got 4
guards.
more
There's some
streets.
chaos back there around the guillotine. You saw,
Am I still on my own
or
though?
not guillotine, but
Because I took a different route, or is anybody near me?
yeah, you're kind of going like sort of like around the other way. You're kind of like trying to stay parallel, but you're on the other side of the crowd.
Okay. I am just going to keep moving then with my eyes on Farak. And I will prepare an action to attack anybody that attacks him. Can I do that? Like run, like walk towards them and attack them.
So how close are you staying to them? Is what I want to know.
I guess it depends on the layout of the city. I definitely don't want to be noticeably with them, but I'm not like so far away that they.
So you're basically just
think
trying
we
to stay
lost
on like the other side of
Yeah,
the street?
I
Okay.
mean, I'm just kind of like, I don't want to be noticeably with them, but I need to be able to keep an eye on them.
Okay, so you're veering across the street through the throng of people, sort of splitting off away from them, but keeping an eye on him.
Yes.
Alrighty. Yeah. All right. So the guards noticed you like being a part of that group, and one of them seems to have like sort of pinpoint on you, the one that hit you with the spear.
Okay, I'm gonna keep moving
All right.
at my very fast speed.
What is your speed?
40.
40. All right. What's your speed?
30.
All right. That's where Shelley's at. What's your speed?
30.
30. Okay. What's your speed? All right.
Really long stride over there. She's got long legs.
Yeah. All right, so you're like booking down the street, but it takes a little bit of that speed to kind of like get around some of these people. So you're pretty even with them right now.
Okay.
And now it's Sinedra's.
Oh, right, because you're not even a thing. So I didn't drop my bow, did I? I just whiffed.
You still have bad shot. Feel bad.
Yeah, so I like use my tail to like somehow stabilize myself a little bit and then do the bow. We take another shot with the bow.
Alrighty.
And a different die. And we got much more successful 20
Oh, okay.
math. 17 plus 6. Somebody 23?
Go ahead and roll some
gosh, there's two
damage.
I know.
I know. When I was watching your
Somebody plus
character
math,
thing, I was
She's
like,
like, oh god, you're
Yeah,
wrong.
when I saw the
All right,
character
next
creation
time I'll
video,
bring a
I'm like,
tiny little calculator.
It's not
Calculator
just me.
fun fact, I won't do your math for you.
That's okay. That's why he's sitting here. I feel.
That was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5.
Okay, so it's
Not
a
super.
pretty solid hit on this guy. You get in between his armor, and he's like clutching and like bleeding pretty profusely.
Laugh.
Are you now entertained?
Are you not entertained?
Finally, someone's gonna get it. Farouk.
I'm assuming as we're going by here, there may be some like lanterns or torches that I can see nearby or anything like that.
Sure, none of them are lit because it's not evening.
None of them are lit. Damn. Are you sure?
Are you sure?
One of them be lit.
I just said it.
Anybody?
Something.
Anybody want to light a fire for
Where's
me?
Ara?
Kidding, right?
She's on a boat.
Let me see here.
Someday I'll be a part of some inside jokes. It'll be cool.
My other character is a lizard, and she likes fire a lot.
She's a lizard?
Wizard.
Oh,
She's definitely not a lizard.
she should be. That'd be cool. A lizard wizard, please.
All right, here's a
writes
question.
itself.
Would I be able, not as my action, but just as one of the other things I can do, would I be able to like light a little bit of oil on fire or something? And then take it.
With the lighter you
Do
just
you
carry
have
around.
oil?
I do have oil.
And what fire do you have?
I would have 2 flasks of oil. I don't
You're gonna have to
have
stop and start a fire.
Mouth? Can't you just start it with lightning?
Let's see how that goes.
Sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, is there a lightable something in a tinderbox? I don't think so. I don't think there's a.
Isn't that tinderbox?
I mean, it's for
Because I
like,
think it's just the
it's
tinder,
the
right?
stuff to start a fire.
Yeah. So I mean, I could maybe be helpful if you asked.
Yeah, I might.
While running.
It'd be helpful if you asked. All right, you know what? I like that idea, so I am going to ask. Hey, Sinedra, that's your name, right? As I'm running. Hey, you got any fire in that pack you got there?
What do you want it for?
I'll show you in a minute, but I could use a flame.
Can I have it back?
You can just throw the fire on the street. I just need a flame.
All right, fine.
Fabulous.
Grab my tinderbox.
Um,
Don't really want to toss it to you because we're running and riding, but I don't really know a better way to get it to you.
She tosses you a tinderbox.
Okay.
oh
great.
God, I gotta catch the tinderbox. All right, I'm gonna go catch the tinderbox. I'm assuming I need to roll for that. Yeah, of course. 20, natural 20.
Burst into flame.
Immediately.
You bring it down, and then like you realize you've caught something on fire.
Fabulous. Can I still take an action then?
Yeah.
All right, brilliant. I'm gonna toss that off to the side, and I'm gonna cast pyrotechnics. That is going to turn that flame into a thick cloud of smoke that is heavily obscuring the area around us.
Alrighty.
We're going to keep going straight through.
So the whole tinderbox ignites somehow.
So I don't get it back.
Sorry about that.
Toss it back, and you just kind of like cover up your ear, and you're, and there's just like black smoke just billowing out everywhere. You hear,
And I yell, "You want me to tinderbox?"
Fine.
coughing and choking and freaking out by this suddenly thick fog in the middle of the street.
It's 20-foot radius around that thing, so I'm hoping it'll be like around us.
It's just billowing smoke like in the crowd behind you.
Right.
Great.
Alrighty. You hear from behind you, you hear the guard say, "Where'd they go? What is this? It's a mage, kill him." But you don't. You kind of look behind your shoulder and you don't see them. And Shelley screams like, "This is our chance, we gotta duck here." And he swings around the corner.
I'm on him, so I'm going where he is.
You're holding on.
You catch that. You see that they're taking that route. Do you want to follow them or do you want... Okay, so you go back through the crowd. You're kind of yeeting that extra bit of speed to even try to keep up with them because you're having to fight through these crowd a couple times. But then he like ducks to the right, ducks to the left, and you have no idea where these people are anymore.
No, but I saw her. I'm following her now.
You're following her? Oh, okay. Okay, so you're following her, and you're like keeping up just enough to be able to spot them. You see all this black
She's
smoke
very tall.
too. She's noticeable
Makes
in
it
the crowd. And you got pretty good eyesight, right?
I actually have a dark vision too.
Oh, so
Do we all? No.
No, just us.
just the bird.
Just us.
Yeah.
So
We get
after
into a
much
fight in the dark. No one knows.
running and dashing and just covering your trails and like hopping over squalor and leaping past the refuse and junk and garbage and just sort of being a little in awe of this gigantic city. None of you have ever been in anything like this before, and you get the feeling that this is just a tiny, tiny, tiny neighborhood of it. Shelley drags you towards a fairly unassuming tavern.
Drags. We're sprinting after him.
And you see a sign that says, "The Chop House." He darts in. He says, "5 for the back room." And the bartender says, "That's a gold, Shelley." Come on, man. Gold, anyone? Gold? All right.
How many do you give?
Just one.
He grabs the gold, tosses it to the bartender. Bartender catches it, looks behind him, grabs a porcelain stein, and then tosses it to Shelley. Shelley catches it and says, "This way." And he takes you to the men's room.
Why are we going here?
Trust me. He opens the door and he walks through, and as soon as he goes through the door, he disappears.
With me. I'm still riding his back.
Oh, yeah. So you're with him. I'll tell you what happens in a second. They both are gone. They vanish into thin air.
I'm following right after. That's my investment right there.
All right, you go into the door. He disappears.
That 20 gold. I follow through. Hey, you haven't paid me yet.
Disappears.
And I'm hopping behind them going, shiny, 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 shiny.
Disappears.
What are your words?
You are all in not a men's room, but a very smaller tavern, just one table, and there seems to be an attendant there. He's a half-orc, seems to be dressed in somewhat decent clothing. He looks like a bartender type. Shelley says, "Markovius, it's been a while, I haven't seen you." The half-orc says, "Yeah, it's been a while." Shelley says, "How are the kids?" Covey says, "Oh, yeah, they're fine. They're fine. Have a seat, Lord, and I'll get you some drinks."
Shelley, did he just call you Lord?
He did, but I think that's more like a
My lord, my lady.
Salutation.
courteousness.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm gonna walk up to Farak, put my hand out.
Of course. 15.
Thanks. 20.
I got that other 5, remember. He hands you 5 gold and a You don't know any of the pictures, faces, whatnot, on either of their money, and they're both different. But it's gold, and gold spends.
Put it in my pocket, and I start slowly walking towards the door.
Hold
Good
up,
luck.
hold up, Hildy. Hold up, Hildy. Don't run off just yet. I feel like we may have some future business arrangements we could work with here. I like your moxie.
By the way, you all notice there's a bird man with you now?
Wait a minute. I'm going to draw my sword. Who are you?
Hello, friend. Well met.
Hello, friend. Well met. And your name?
Sizzler.
Sizzler. Sizzler. Where did you come from, Sizzler?
Sizzler, watch.
Sizzler, watch.
Watch.
Watch. You watched what was going on around you.
Sizzler magic.
Sizzler magic.
Magic.
And you followed us here. Why did you follow us here, Sizzler?
Magic.
Wait. I think out of the corner of my eye, I saw the gallows kind of...
Magic.
That was you.
Sizzler magic.
Sizzler magic. That was you.
Do you not talk?
20 gold's not enough. I start slowly walking towards
Wait, hold on. Let's see what we can do here. I'm telling you, you need to trust me on this one, Hildy. I could use someone with your skills.
I'm sure you could.
Absolutely. You and I, we can make some things happen here.
Go on.
Shiny.
Yeah, I've totally ignored
She's right.
them at this point, and I am like honed in on the two of you that are much more interesting.
Shiny.
Shiny.
Just give us a minute to talk. Just give us a
Are you
Shiny?
So,
shiny?
you mentioned you have secrets.
Yeah.
Hold on. You mentioned you had secrets.
Face.
I helped you
Right.
for some secrets.
Let's
share the secrets.
Let's the secrets go here first. And
We
then
all
we
get
can.
secrets.
Let's
You
the
said secrets
secrets
for
go
everybody.
here. Shelley.
Do we all get secrets?
Don't worry, everyone sit down, have a seat, have a drink.
Can the bird stay?
I don't know this bird.
Sizzler.
Sizzler, I guess I do know this bird.
I do like this magic bird.
Can we keep the bird?
Bird, do you want to stay for this?
Shiny.
Okay.
Fair enough. Hail friend, well met, Sizzler.
Hello, friend. Well met.
What are you mocking me? No, it's fine. It's fine.
Hello, friend. Well met.
Is there alcohol here?
I need that reaction shot. Perfect.
Markovius, let's have a round of drinks on Shelley, please.
Yes, I'll bring some drinks. What would you like?
Wine.
Wine,
Mead.
mead,
Whiskey, sir.
whiskey,
Hello, friend. Well met.
She wants wine.
wine. Wine works. Shiny.
Shiny wine.
He goes to basically a well-stocked bar that is in this comfortable room. There's a fireplace. There's no windows out anywhere. The only thing available is like you see an arc where you had probably come in from, but there's no door there or anything like that. He's pouring drinks and he returns and brings them out, and Shelley's like, thank you, I needed that. Please, we're gonna discuss some things, so if you would, Markovius. Markovius says, yes, I'll leave you to it, but I'll be right over there if you need any more drinks. Shelley looks at you, says, first of all, thank you all. I was about to be put in the dead book, and that is a huge problem with my enterprise.
Is that what he had?
Huh?
The white albino guy. Was that the dead book? The black book?
I'm sure it's just some record keeping he does. The dead book's kind of like just a phrase for.
No fun.
Let's talk.
I want to talk to you. Where are you all from? I don't. So you seem to know some stuff, but not enough to actually make me think you're a player of the game.
That you're right. You're right. I am new to Sigil.
Okay.
That is true. I'm fairly new to Sigil. But let's say that I have a slight familiarity with the City of Doors.
Oh, all right. Interesting. Maybe you know someone who's been here before?
Perhaps in the
stories?
future I will answer that question, but maybe not now. We have just met after all.
Fair enough. I hope we become great friends, because right now I owe you a lot.
I agree with that sentiment completely.
Hey, us too.
Yeah, what?
Us too. You owe us too.
Oh, I
just
owe
him.
you all.
Yes.
All of you, for sure. You are my best friends right now, and I would love to include you in some exciting opportunities.
So what's your business? You said business.
My enterprise.
What's your enterprise?
Well, I Jefferson.
Yes. It gets deeper.
I do some traveling, and I pick up some goods here. I pick up some goods there. I take them to the marketplace. I have them sold on my behalf.
What kind of goods?
Good goods. Fancy stuff.
Illegal goods.
Not necessarily. You'd be surprised what you can get for some simple wood. For just a little bit of flowers from a strange realm.
Fair enough.
Shiny?
A powerful herb.
Maybe shiny. Maybe
Good for cooking or else.
Well, things. But here's, let's talk about your enterprise in a minute. Here's my concern. While I may be new to Sigil, I feel as if I may have made some enemies in helping you.
Well, the Mercykillers are going to be very interested in who you are.
Of course.
I don't
That's
doubt
okay. We
that.
blend in.
Totally.
I have certainly seen lots of groups of dragon men, cat men, bird men, and sizzler.
And Sizzler.
And giantesses. I haven't. I'm lying.
Okay, well, here's my question for you. Since we have taken this risk, and you obviously are in our debt, I would like to know what caused you to be in this situation in the first place.
Well, I mean, when you are involved in some hijinks like myself, some scallywagging and what have you, you get attention, and it was believed that I was trying to find a gateway for some celestial power, some good godlike being to get into Sigil. I was not. I was just trying to get there to see about some goods I could sell here for a lucrative amount of jink. It was going to be a lot of jink, don't get me wrong, but I'm not trying to cause problems. Yeah.
Shiny.
Shinies.
Shiny.
Is that what
Shiny.
you guys call them? Shiny where you're from?
No,
Gold.
I think just the bird.
Oh yeah, gold.
Shiny?
Shiny.
I like the bird.
What are all these little things you
should
have
hang
all
out.
over you?
Shiny.
They are shinies. Do you collect them because they're shiny?
Shiny.
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 So why would you have wanted? Why do they think that you would have wanted to do this? Find a door for this.
I
celestial
think
power?
that they're just trying to find an excuse to shut down my operation because I'm making a little bit too much jink, and they're not happy about it.
So who would not be happy about it?
The governors.
The governors. Got it.
I'll be honest, what I'm doing isn't exactly completely legal. It's not exactly illegal, but they saw that I was making a little bit too much fortune and fame for their liking, and I think they wanted to get cut in on it.
Did they ask?
No, they did not ask. I was arrested by
When?
recently, like a day ago, by the Harmonium. They brought me in because they saw me doing some trading, and they didn't really like the cut of my jib, if you will. And so they brought me in, and I was in trial an hour later, and a bunch of mean old farts decided to try me and accuse me guilty of this crime that I wasn't intending on doing. Maybe I was accidentally doing it. I don't know, but I had no interest in bringing any powers to here. The Lady of Pain would probably have me slashed to ribbons
Have you
before.
seen Lady of Pain?
I have not seen the Lady of Pain.
Do you know anybody who has seen Lady of Pain?
There are rumors of her just appearing and disappearing, but to know her is to not have much left to live for.
So how are we going to help you? What do you want with us?
All right.
Are you helping?
I just put my hand over the cat's face.
Say, Markovius,
With large.
it's really drafty in here. Can you go find the window and close that?
Yeah, Markovius.
Yeah.
Go.
So I get up and go over to my dragon compadre. You haven't told me your name.
I know I have.
Hi, what's your name?
Ah, yes. I guess if you're here, you're still here, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I say it kind of quietly while I'm pretending to, like, I don't know, look him over the way that cats do. In the disguise of, like, trying to get away from this giant thing that has her hand on my face. Trying to get away. Very stealthily. It looks totally natural. I go over and I whisper to him, what's your name?
Right, you are still here.
What's your name?
Yeah, okay. The name is Farouk.
Hi.
Well met.
Great. So,
Okay.
I speak Thieves' Camp.
Fabulous.
What did you just say?
You hear Shelley go,
Shelley?
What's going
What
on?
he just said means we need to kill Markovius.
Oh, we...
Markovius.
So
says,
I was gonna say.
What? He pulls out 2 swords.
I look at her.
We are in.
I'm off contract right now. I just want to state this.
I throw her 5 gold.
It just bounces off of me.
I guess we're initiative. Huh?
We're in initiative.
Alright.
You hear Shelley say, I said the things can't for a reason!
So wisdom, not a thing that she has.
All right. What?
12.
12 for Sinedra. What did Hildy get?
10.
10. And what did Farouk get?
17?
And what did Sizzler get?
Also 17.
Who is the higher dexterity?
13?
13.
Who
All
wants
right,
to
arm
go
wrestle.
first? Sizzler goes
Roll up.
first.
Well, I have a higher initiative bonus. Would that make a difference?
No.
Okay.
I choose Sizzler.
You choose Sizzler.
Alrighty. And what do you do, Sizzler?
Make it effective.
Make it effective. Challenge accepted. I'm gonna do Eldritch Blast again.
Markovius, I assume?
Uh-huh. And because he pulled out weapons, right?
He did
Yeah.
pull out.
So I get 2 beams,
Okay.
and I direct both of them at him. I have to do 2 separate attack rolls.
Okay.
So for the first one, I got 11, and then I add 7, right?
Yes.
Which is my spell attack bonus. Okay.
That
So
is a
18.
Hit.
Hit. And then I have to forget what I do.
And then I
Roll
don't
damage?
say that out loud,
Yeah.
lest he believe you.
So they take 1d10 force damage. And that's this one. Right?
Yes.
And plus my charisma modifier.
Because you have.
Because I have agonizing blast.
Gotcha.
Which is plus 4.
12.
12. And that's it.
Well, that's your
So-
first one. You said you have 2 of them?
Right.
2 of them?
Yeah.
Why do you have 2 of them?
Because I have
Because you get
2
more
streams.
when you're higher level.
Oh, fabulous.
Oh god. 5 plus 7?
That is a miss.
Okay.
Now it is. Are you doing anything else?
I don't know.
So no.
How close am I to them?
You're at the table, and it's not a very big room, so you're about 12 feet away.
Okay, can I move back at all?
You could probably move like 5 feet away.
I'll move 5 feet away.
Like I said, not a big room.
Very small room.
Farouk.
I'll draw my sword, but first things like, Shelley, explain quick.
That's a spy. We need to kill him. I don't actually know a Markovius.
Oh, all right, there you go.
And the
I
bartender
will-
doesn't hire family men, so that is a spy.
What a dick.
I like the way you work, and I'm going after the orc. I'm going to attack with my short sword. That's going to be a 22
That's a hit.
for 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And you know what? I'm gonna use a bonus action to attack with my dagger.
Alrighty.
As a side note, Brandon, how close am I up to this person? Am I to them?
You can be there in a movement less than.
Okay, I'm not on them yet, though.
One stride and you're there.
Am I within 5 feet?
Yeah.
You have advantage on this attack.
Well, no, you're 10 feet away because he was
Now you're thinking.
sorry. He was at the end of the bar.
He's like, no, just
He
kidding.
pulled his weapons out. He
Okay.
hasn't gone yet.
Okay,
He's
fair.
about to be on you, but
All right.
yeah.
Only 7 on that one.
7 on that one. All right. All right. Now it is. You do anything else?
That's all I can do. Took my action and my bonus action. I'm gonna stay right up on him.
Sinidra.
So I pull out my rapier and scurry into the fray and go to like, how tall is he?
He's a pretty big guy, but he seems somewhat limber now that he's got swords out.
But is he like reachable?
Oh, yeah,
Aiming for the
sure.
throat.
Yeah, he's medium sized. You can go.
But I'm gonna use. Can I? And you're within 5 feet, right?
Yes.
So I can totally use my sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm definitely gonna use that. And my rapier.
All
That's what we're
right.
trying.
Do you have advantage of that? Oh, if you.
No, if I have advantage.
Oh.
But
It's if you have advantage or if there is an ally within 5 feet.
17, 23,
Hit.
Bam.
and then my sneak. Oh well, I guess. What? No. 6.
Well, you roll a d6, or it's how much for sneak attack?
Yeah, that's what these are.
Okay.
But this was the.
You roll 46 for
That's
sneak
what
attack?
it says. Or level 3, it's 46.
Extra
Or level
46
8.
damage.
Extra 46.
So 6 plus.
Yeah.
Damn.
These are good.
12 plus 8.
It's 20.
Thanks.
Alrighty.
Right? Where's my book? I'll triple check.
Anything else?
And then using my cunning action, so I like stab and then disengage.
Duck out.
Yep.
Hildy.
Very cat-like. Ka-cha!
Very-
Bite!
No.
I am going to walk straight up to him, drawing my sword as I do. I am going to rage and be reckless and attack.
Yeah, 46.
And my strength. Wait. Got it. 15.
That is a miss.
No, I'm gonna attack again then.
Because more angry than you were before.
25.
That is a hit.
That is 9 plus 2, 11.
11.
Huh? Oh, 8, 11, 10.
I did maths!
Good job. Well done.
Oh, wow.
So wait, you got 10? All right.
Oh, it's rubbing off on me.
The worse you get, or the worse you get, the better I get.
So it's you're transferring
Right, so
powers.
for the end of the campaign, I'll be doing long division in my head.
Right, right.
Because you can do that, right?
And Kristen will be like 2 and 1.
All right.
4,
So
for sure.
Yeah, clearly 4. Duh.
he attacks Hildy. What's your armor class?
14.
All right. Slashes at you for 5 with his short sword.
Is that half?
3 with his short
Welcome to
sword.
my hell.
I told her she needed to borrow Amanda's sign.
Right.
He grabs a stein from the bar where he was tending. You notice it's also a stein of porcelain. He disengages from you, runs towards the door.
Does he have to run by any of us?
He's going to have to run by
2 of us.
you two.
Opportunity.
Yep. Right?
So you all get a opportunity attack on him.
Sweet.
Who gets it first?
It doesn't matter, you both roll.
17.
Hit,
9.
miss.
I mean, my rapier's out, so I'm going to go for the same.
Ooh.
I could try and break the porcelain with my rapier.
That sounds like a great idea. You should do it.
Unless that's the only one around.
Unless it's the only way out. Right, so we're trapped in here forever, but he didn't escape.
Guy can't
He
escape.
didn't grab Shelley's porcelain stone.
Okay,
yeah.
then
You grabbed
yeah.
one
So
from the box.
I take my rapier and I try and like break the porcelain pitcher.
I like that.
Like stab, break it.
Give me a percentage roll.
Is the right? Yeah, that's right.
Tell me if you want high or low.
Hi. 69.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep. You slash through, nicking his hand that's holding the porcelain, and he pulls back, and you all just kind of slowly watch the stein fall to the ground and just shatter in a million pieces. And you just hear him curse something in some language you don't understand under his breath, and he slashes at you with his sword.
Can I use my
No, you already used your bonus action.
uncanny dodge?
Oh wait, what's that do?
Uncanny dodge.
It's a reaction.
When a visible attacker attacks me for a reaction, I can have the damage.
You can do that as a reaction. What's your armor class?
14.
Okay, he does hit you. After you sort of dodge some of the damage, he hits you for 5. And then he slashes at you one more time. Hits you for...
Is an uncanny dodge, is that like a once thing?
It's a once thing.
Okay.
You only get one reaction for 8.
That's just rude.
He broke his way out.
I know, but I can't do the math backwards. I don't know how many hit points I have now.
Oh God.
It's 53
What?
minus 8.
It's
45?
45. Yes.
You're getting
Who
there.
said you can't do math? Come on.
I can't confidently do math.
Okay.
Sizzler,
Mm-hmm.
it's your turn.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
So when someone, okay, if I do a spell that requires them to roll for some check, they're just rolling against my spell save DC, right?
Yes.
Not anything else.
That's right.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Thank you.
No problem.
I would like to.
Can I yell something?
That's an inspiration die, by the way.
Thanks.
So you hold on to
I
that.
don't actually know how this works. 'Cause
Well, I'm
one
gonna-
shots don't do these very often.
I'm going to explain that. So basically, when you do something really clever, or you do like a really bit of good role playing, I can give you an inspiration die. You only can have one at a time, so I usually just recommend using them, or else you can't earn more. When you do that, when you are about to make a ability check or attack roll or just something, you can roll at advantage by spending that die.
Cool.
Then you give it back to me. Until then, you just hold on to it.
Can I yell something real quick?
You can give it to somebody else too, by the way. If you ever have somebody that's in a tough spot, you
No,
can
this
share.
you say.
Nudge, nudge. I'm just saying.
that is an
maybe,
option.
maybe.
Trying to help you.
I'm just.
Okay,
It's just
I
a helpful
appreciate
tip.
it.
Yeah,
That's
that
all
is-
it is. That's all it is.
She's like, just throwing it out there. But you know.
Sometimes you'll be in a life and death situation where someone needs to win. It's a good idea to share that
Oh,
inspiration
yes.
die.
I just want to yell, keep them alive.
Okay. To the room, I'm assuming?
Oh, yeah.
This is a small room.
It's a
I'm
small
sure
room.
everybody heard me there.
When he yells at all, everyone hears it.
What is Shelley doing?
Shelley,
Does Shelley have a turn or no?
Shelly's hiding in the corner.
Shelley not hiding, but he's standing very
also
wary.
unarmed.
He is unarmed.
I don't know if I trust him well enough to throw him a weapon, so.
Yeah, we don't know him that well.
Okay, so he's not a magic user then, is what we're.
Yeah,
He would
it's
still
fair
need
deduction.
focus or something.
You're all discussing Shelley. It's like,
I'm right here. Right. What are you doing, girl?
I'm sorry, I wanted to do a thing, but I can't find the thing because it wasn't one that I pre-saved.
I guess you should do something else.
Hey, there's an
Okay.
Or it's the voice of God.
You have certain
opportunity.
spells prepared, right?
Yeah. So I do basically. I am going to. Where is the guy? Say he's over there.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, we don't
about
have
10
a
feet
map
away
for
from you.
anybody.
I point,
Actually, 15 feet away from you.
Mini
He's back
tiny
there.
opportunities.
All right.
and you go, and you hear, ding dong, and he has to succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
What are you doing?
Toll the dead.
Will you please wear that
Toll
every
the
time?
dead?
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip? He fails.
It's from Xanathar's guide, by the way.
Okay, what's it do?
It will, he's already missing hit points, so he's gonna take a d12 of necrotic damage, but since I'm already past 5th level, it's gonna be 2d12.
2d12.
Mm-hmm.
2d12, yep. Wow.
Okay.
Which ones are those ones? These?
Nope. Yeah, no, you're right, those 12s.
Those ones?
They're so little.
It's big.
I think it would drive me
I did big
insane.
ones.
I would lose them so quick. They would have been like.
And the
big
roll
cats.
is less satisfying.
Hey.
It just goes like. Ding.
Aw, man.
Oh, man.
It's only 9. Oh, wait, but do I add stuff?
No.
Okay.
Ever so quickly.
Jeez, Mark.
I'm sorry. It'll tell you
Get an
exactly
attack
when you're
modifier.
Not for a spell.
Not for a
It'll
spell.
say specifically on there.
And add your
Why
spell.
did I write down harmonium? Looks like I was going to continue writing things down, but I didn't.
The
are you looking at?
harmonium were the
Welcome to
ones
notes.
that arrested Shelley in the first place.
Oh yeah. So many of my notes make absolutely no sense.
It's like,
What the fuck does this mean?
what is a dog?
You look back later.
What's your question? Why are you staring at us
How
so
much
much?
damage did you do?
9.
Alrighty.
Boring.
You know.
But it's necrotic damage.
Necrotic damage. I ain't looking anything up.
Nope, nothing at all.
Oh, no.
Nope.
Nothing's happening here.
Don't mind me at all.
Oh, gosh. Oh, no.
Gee, danger.
I just granted him a +5.
Oh, don't forget
that's
that.
all.
Yeah, it's only 5.
Well, no.
Yeah, you want to do let's take a quick half break. Let's talk with the voice of God for a minute and see what's going
I
on.
already decided I was only wearing it for half.
For half the show.
Insane right now.
Oh God. We'll take a break in the middle of combat while he's looking that up and hear some voice of God questions.
Face is
Amber, what do we got, voice of God?
We have lots and lots of questions.
Fabulous. What do we got?
Yeah, it's been a while.
All right.
First question.
So the first question is,
I mean,
with Mark and Brandon's Dominion of Esalen seat, will he be doing the Brandon style recaps?
Yeah. Good question.
You know what? I hadn't thought about that, but anybody else want to do recaps or should I do recaps?
not me.
We could alternate.
I think you should do.
We could alternate.
We could alternate.
We could all collaborate.
I tend to rewatch.
I guess
it a
that would
couple
be
times.
But it sounds like the answer to the question is yes.
Somebody will do them.
Yeah.
Who? I don't know.
We have a couple
Not only
weeks.
does you'll just have to watch every episode. So you don't need to.
Yeah, exactly. Just watch every episode all the way through and you're fine. But we'll do some recaps. I don't know if I'm as good at it as Brandon is because he's got
Brandon
this
is very
great
good at it.
style at that. I'll have to try to be better. I
Next.
can't. Oh, that's pressure. Okay, next question.
Someone wanted to know how tall was Heidi?
Hildy, she
Hildy?
is 8 feet tall.
He's a tall drink of water. as they say.
For that, she kills you.
Sword through the gut.
The roving naturalist wanted to know how you picked your race and class.
Go watch the character videos.
Hey.
First of all, I'm glad you could make it. I know you said you may not be able to make it, but I'm glad you're able to make it, so I'm glad you're here. I just wanted something different. I've been playing an elf and a human all the time, even in the video games. I'm always a freaking elf and a human, so I want to do something different. So, and honestly, how long have I wanted to be a bard? Come on.
My name is Birdie, and I just really want to be a bird person. So.
Done.
And as far as the warlock goes, warlock background just seemed to fit really well into the Kinku. And
You lit up when you saw warlock background.
I did. I
or
was
anything
so
like that.
pumped. I was
oh
like,
my
oh my god,
god,
this is perfect. Everything about the Kinku background seemed to fit into the evolution of the warlock. So.
I wanted to play something that I hadn't played before and that none of my friends in my previous DG experience had played before, and my cousin suggested that I would have fun playing Tabaxi, and I looked it up and was like, you're correct. And then as far as class, Tabaxi are driven by curiosity, and I was like, where would that lead her in life? And a rogue made sense.
makes sense.
I was the last one to pick. She was like, that's how I got my
Options. But I do. Next.
Kristen, this one's for you specifically. One Femil wanted to know how you like playing a character with no magic.
yeah.
It's cool. It's really weird because you can't plan ahead the way you do when you're a magic caster. Like when I play R, every time I'm like, all right, my next turn, this is this thing I'm gonna do. Where since I have to be up close, you just can't really do that. It's more reactionary versus planning. So I really like it. This is way different than anything I'm used to, so I'm really excited. I just hope I don't mess it up a lot. So, this is very
So
different.
far, you're
but
doing
I'm
all
really
right.
excited.
So
Yeah. So far you're doing fine.
It's fun.
Mark, will all your songs be parodies of in real life songs?
That's what's that? Probably so. Maybe Farouk's background could have an influence on that. That's all I'm gonna say.
back to the character videos.
Bob wants to know when to expect the Rusted Heart, Dominion of Esselin, and Warren Scarlet crossover.
Oh my god.
We're all gonna have to wear like multiple sunglasses.
Love different sunglasses on. Oh god. That'd be
The number
stressful.
of inside jokes that I wouldn't get. I'm just sitting there.
It's like that was cute.
It'd be really overwhelming.
You're kind of like our Abby right now.
Yeah.
You don't get any of the inside jokes or anything like that, but you'll get it in time. Yeah, we're already there.
Any chance of T Swift with the Lady of Pain headdress pic hanging from the wall?
Hell no.
Please no.
Oh, that's happening.
No.
Oh, that's so happening. Are
She's
you
been gone for
kidding
so
me?
long.
I
Let's
know.
let
I've
her
missed her.
rest
I've
in
missed her
peace.
so. I've missed her.
Don't you ruin
Rest
my
in peace.
campaign.
I've missed. You'll never even notice her.
Okay.
My house.
Your castle.
I mean, we're in.
Put that up on your own fan page.
Anything else?
And that's pretty much all the questions, but
Cool.
Fratnip had a really good D&D pub name idea, the Wobblin' Goblin.
The wobble, I like it. The wobbling goblin. I like
That is awesome.
I see you, Fratnip. I like that.
Do you know them?
That's my cousin. He's the one who suggested Tabaxi.
Nice.
You're really great at.
I love it.
The
Yeah.
wobbling goblin.
I almost forgot this.
I'm sure it'll make an appearance now at some point.
Oh my god. It's amazing. It's amazing.
That's the word for it.
Why do you have that?
She plays a chime.
Instrument.
Oh, that's right.
Where did you even
I was expecting a
acquire?
cowbell.
It's like every other word out of you, this image would be like,
Listen, we talked about a cowbell, but I researched it, and it's not technically a chime.
all right. I actually think this is better than the
They spent
cowbell.
the time to research if a cowbell was a chime.
It's in the same
Google-
family, but it's not technically a chime.
For Google history search, they're like, what the?
What are you doing?
So, when you cast that toll of
Dead Toll of
the
the Dead.
dead, it felt different.
Oh God. Okay.
You don't know why, but it's not like it's ever worked before.
Better or worse?
You feel as if it were a bit dampened.
Unfortunate. Okay. No wonder I only got 9. He's
And
like,
that's
no, you actually only got 3.
and that's concerning.
Yeah, that's very concerning.
Farouk,
Before I do anything,
the guy.
I'm gonna look at the guys. Friend, you are severely outnumbered. Maybe you should drop your weapons.
He dropped his weapons.
Why don't you have a seat and let's have a discussion?
All of us are like,
Oh,
Sizzler magic.
we need to find out what's going on. Sir, have a seat.
He sits down.
can I do like a, I guess, perception check to see like if there's just something off about him?
About him?
No, about like the just. Hang on.
Probably have to be looking for something specific.
Yeah.
Let us listen.
I mean, are we still in combat?
He dropped his weapon and he's sitting down.
He's so no?
Yeah.
Sinedra, you seem to be the wily type. How about you tie our friend up a little bit? I'm keeping my sword on him.
Shelley says, "Are you the wily type?"
Do I look wildly? Wildly? You look wily?
You look like a cat.
Then yeah, and I pull out my rope.
She starts playing with it.
Yeah.
No, focus.
You're the arrow.
Focus. Sinedra, focus on tying up the orc. Half orc, excuse me, I'm sorry.
Yes. So I will tie him up. Okay. And I take my rope out of my pack, which, because I have one. And I go to like tie him up. And while I'm doing it, I'm going to roll a perception check to see if there's any like thing else on his body besides the weapons we saw.
Okay.
I'm going to go over to Shelley.
Is that investigation?
I mean, I just
Or investi-
see
or
it, so
perception?
I just thought.
Investigation. Yeah.
That rope is really distracting.
Your claws are stuck in it.
Focus, Sinedra, focus.
You don't see.
I don't see anything.
No.
Do
You're
I
going by
successfully
Shelley.
even tie him up? Or am I like, ooh?
You feel good about the knot. You're going to Shelley.
Sword still at our friend. He's like, friend.
Are we?
I'm
sorry. Are we?
It's Shelley.
That depends on how this conversation continues.
Let's go the way you want it to go.
That's a great idea, sir. Hildy, do me a favor. Come stand behind him and just keep your hand on his head. If he moves, break it. Thank you.
And
Kind of looks up at you.
while they're doing, because I've already tied him up, right? So I'm done with that.
Yeah, you're done.
Yeah, I'm done. Done. So while he's doing that, I'm roaming around the room looking for anything suspicious, and he just
Doesn't really seem to be
Behind
much of
the bar.
anything in the room. It looks like a nice,
nothing behind the bar where he
like
was.
a private room at a tavern, except there's no door to it, and a very small bar, and it looks like a place where you'd have a secret meeting, but you don't see any kind of things.
Sounds about right.
Sounds about right.
Really have nothing.
Yeah, there's no windows, there's no like vents anywhere. It's,
And he didn't have any strange objects behind the bar.
Did you look behind the bar?
I did. I said behind the bar.
I looked around, there's nothing.
Okay.
I mean, there's just wall behind the bar.
How dare it?
I'm just always really nervous because I will never forget the desk that we didn't look at.
Fair
There's been
point.
so many things we've missed
Oh my
over
god,
the
it's
years.
ridiculous. All right, I'm going to sheathe my sword, pull up a chair, set it down in front of him, sit down. So, you've met my friend Hildy. You've met us. You know not to... Sizzler. You know not to move, so why don't you tell us why you're here?
I was here to get information
For?
for my employer. Any information about anyone who is here anytime.
Who's your employer?
I
Hildy, just
I
test
squeezed
test your
his
grip.
head
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, how's
His
that?
eyes start maybe.
How is that? How's that grip? Is that feeling good?
Do you remember yet?
I remember I work for the Godsmen.
The Godsmen. Tell me more about these Godsmen. What do they want?
Well, they're the believers of the source. They all believe that they're all capable of greatness and wonder, but they like to have information. So I was,
Me too.
Me too. We're gonna get along.
yeah, let's all get along.
Like I said, depends on how this conversation goes. Hold on. Not yet.
I said nothing.
Just squeezing head.
So, what kind of information do they want? Any information? Was it about Shelley?
Wasn't about Shelley in particular. I don't know Shelley. I shouldn't have said anything about name. I'm not really good at this.
Clearly.
Clearly not. Clearly not.
Magic?
No. Just need some jink.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
How much did he get paid
What
for
does he look
this?
like? Sorry.
He's a half orc, so
Okay,
he's like.
yeah, I remember now.
Okay.
Yeah,
How much did he get paid
Yeah, I
for this?
remember.
yeah. Sorry. I don't usually
Shut
take
up.
10 minutes. Sorry.
He's big, gruesome. He's fairly decently dressed, but like, worker class. He looks like.
Barkeep. How much do they pay you?
Well, they pay me pretty well. They give me a gold a day just to usually sit in here and not have anyone come in.
How long have you been doing this? Because that feels like it would add up.
Pretty new. I've been here for a week.
Oh, it hasn't added up that
Yeah.
much.
No.
You know what happened to the other guy?
They actually had one of his employees. This is a new thing.
High turnover rate.
The
Hours suck.
barkeep out there has a guy stationed in here, but that guy stopped coming in. Don't know what happened to him. So I took the job and offered my services to the Godsmen.
Okay, well, here's what's going to happen next. At the very minimum, your job with the Godsman is done.
Okay.
Your job is now with me.
Okay, what does it pay? Are there benefits? I got
Hildy, how's that grip?
I got mouths to feed.
How's that grip, Hildy?
It's good.
Gold
It's
a
good?
day. Gold a day. Hopefully the same.
Let's go a little less. Let's try silver a day.
What? I can't.
You're getting paid here as it is.
I can't live off that.
Are you worth it?
What do you need to know?
I need to know secrets.
Okay. Well, can you pay me a gold a day so I can at least make what I make them, and I can feed them the wrong info?
Depends on the secrets, but...
How do we trust him?
We don't.
How do we? Let me give a perception check. See how he's feeling.
Insight.
Insight. I'm sorry. Insight. Natural 20 with a
He seems real panicky. He seems pretty genuine that he doesn't actually belong to the Godsmen. You don't see any kind of like symbols on him. He just seems really worried about his life right now.
Where were you supposed to go?
I wasn't supposed to go anywhere. I get paid to be here all day.
Well, you were trying to leave.
Well, it's because you were going to kill me.
What were you going to tell them? Where? How do you get them their information?
Oh, I can go to their factal and give him information. I can go to a representative and get him information. You can get information anywhere.
And they want any kind of information?
Anything interesting that pops up. But this is not an uncommon thing. You're going to find a guy like me wherever you go.
So there's no use for you, is what you're saying. And I pull out my great sword and I pull it up against his throat while I'm holding the top of his head.
Whatever you need me for, I am your guy.
I don't know if I really need you.
Oh, hold on, Hildy. We might need him.
He definitely needs me.
This city runs on information. We can get information and we can spread misinformation simultaneously. That gives us an advantage. Sinedra. Yes, Sinedra.
You should have them start spreading rumors that we're all dead.
See what I'm saying? We could get out of the way of the Mercykillers.
Hide.
I mean, I'm kind of hard to miss. I don't think saying I'm dead's going to help me out too much.
Spread rumors that we're all dead.
I start pressing the blade a little
Ah,
harder.
wait, Hildy. Information can be more valuable than money.
Shelley?
Trust me. Shelley, you can help us out with this. You are a man of means.
I mean, I feel a little bit uneasy about his being here, but I'm not that worried about the Godsmen, honestly. If he were with the governors, I'd be very concerned. If he were with the Mercykillers, I also just realized saying that probably made him aware of exactly who he needs to get paid by, so I don't know.
Here's the thing, team. I think we can use this guy to our advantage. We're new here. We don't have a lot of... I don't know about you. We don't have a lot of friends.
I don't need friends.
I want to say you're wrong, but I'm afraid you're going to turn that sword on me. So maybe we could use him at some point.
I just don't see any reason why we would trust him. Clearly, he has no loyalties.
Shiny.
Shiny. There you go. Keep that... Nope. Keep pointing at her. It's much better than against his neck.
No, I like the bird. I like the bird.
Fine. Keep it to his neck, but don't cut him.
Why do we want to keep him?
I want information.
Ask, please.
No. A recurring source of information that I can then come back to and find out the secrets. Trust me, Hildy. Trust me. Big Braun's not going to win every battle. I need you. I think you're amazing. Sometimes we're going to have to think our way through things. That right there, that man, he could be our ticket.
Can we put him in the corner and just decide this later and continue talking to Shelley?
That sounds like a plan. Let's drag him in the corner and we can discuss this. Think about it. Mull over it in your brain.
You can hold him like that.
I'm just going to take him by the head, like toss him over the corner.
Like it.
Cat? Yeah, all
Which
right,
he's
you toss
probably okay with. He's not
Right.
dead now.
You just stay there. For what was your name?
It's
Marcovius.
Well, yeah,
isn't that
but I
him?
mean your real name.
It's not Marcovius, it's Juggle.
Juggle?
Cheggle.
Chuggle?
Is he a
Cheggle.
Cheggle, the half orc. Got it, Cheggle. Okay, Cheggle. Don't bleed too much. So let's go over and let's talk to Shelley.
Shelley says, "You are a barmy group of cutters. I love this. This is fantastic."
I have to say, I'm kind of liking the cut of their jib as well.
Yeah, wow. You guys, I don't even know what to expect. I really wanted him to die, but now you guys are like using him for secrets.
Oh, he may still die.
I understand that.
Keep thinking about it.
Not against that either.
Now, we may need a little help, keeping him paid, but I assume that you're a man of means.
I have some means.
Fabulous. I'm sure at some point we'll be able to take over, but just getting us started.
By the way, the entire time
Go
that
find
I've
me.
been standing next to Shelley, I've been like trying to pick little pieces of gold off his horns.
Just stop it. No.
Shiny.
Shiny.
Oh, more.
Sizzler, leave him alone. Just gotta focus right now. So, Shelley.
So what are your secrets?
Well, he looks a little indisposed at the moment. You ready?
Let's do it.
Do you want her to knock him out?
No, it's yes. Yes.
No, not her, not her, not her. You do it, you do it, you do it.
I don't want to knock him out. Can you knock
I'll
him
do
out?
it. I'll go over and I'll knock him out.
I want her to do it.
Gently.
It's gonna keep.
Don't
Gently.
I walk up to him and just fling
Thank you.
right in between the eyes.
Thank you.
He's a pretty big guy, but you knocked him out.
Stay down.
Thank you.
He's out. It's like, all right,
Secrets?
good call. He reaches into his vest and pulls out a miniature crabapple. A little yellow crabapple.
I snack it.
Be careful with that. That is the key to an immense amount of jink.
So nice snack it from her.
Be careful with that.
Tell us more.
So that will get us into a portal that will lead to fabulous wealth. It's already there. Fabulous wealth, riches beyond our imagination for anyone just bold enough to take it. I'm not gonna lie. There's gonna be danger.
Magic?
There's gonna be magic.
It's just gold? That's all that's there?
Gold, maybe some magic items. I don't even know. It's gonna be like a treasure
Intrigue.
unknown to any but the people who keep that treasure.
Friends, we're new here.
Hello, friend. Well met.
Yep. I don't even know how to respond to that right now, but we're new here. We might be in need of some money,
Drink.
jink, to pay our friend and also to perhaps get some items that can help us live here. This seems to be a dangerous place.
It's very true.
I'm going to say we be bold.
I want to know. I want to
Learn.
know.
Learn.
I want to know.
Hildy, money.
Shiny.
Yeah, and I tap to the app in my chest.
didn't.
You're gonna have to need to know how to use that key and where to use it.
Uh-huh.
I'm the guy.
Can I knock out the rest of them?
Shelley.
I like them. They helped me out. I like you all. Shiny.
Shiny.
We're going to get along at some point. I believe. I believe it. Not yet.
So how do we use it?
Here, hold on a second. Hold on a second, Shelley. Why don't you tell us how to use it?
That's hilarious.
I don't think we're gonna be able to go anywhere that she can't hear. We're in kind of a close quarters here.
That's not how this works.
Put it back.
I trust you all.
Put it back.
You all went to great expense and personal danger to save me just because I asked and begged and pleaded and whined a little bit. But I need you all on my side here. I need to know that we can trust each other before we pull off this heist.
Hildy, can we trust you?
No.
Can you trust me?
Did you see your bowl over those guys? It was pretty impressive.
Oh, I know. I know.
I've already fulfilled
We're
an
paying her.
agreement with you, so I've shown you that I can be trusted in what I can do. So if you choose not to trust me, that's your own decision.
But you're not just going to run off of that crab apple, are you?
I mean, that's not the plan, but now that you mention it,
Crab apple's no good without me.
no.
Why is that?
Because I know where to take that crab apple.
Are you going to tell us?
We're going to go there.
So you're not going to tell us.
No, I'm not going to tell you.
I don't blame you, Shelley. I don't blame you.
I like you all, and you saved me, and I am all about you going on this adventure with me. In fact, you might even be able to go in my stead, but I can't show you how to get there until we're completely prepared to go.
Okay, I have an idea.
You have an idea? What's your idea?
We have to leave. It's out there, isn't it?
Yeah, we might need to lay low a little bit.
We can send the guy out.
I don't think that's going to stop people from arresting us.
As he's like,
Yeah, I don't know how to make it. Wake up!
like Weekend at Bernie's. Hey guys, I'm ready. Sunglasses on.
Tongue.
Which door? To where?
The door to the treasure.
All right, I say we be bold. Everybody in favor, say aye.
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 I
Well done.
The eyes have it.
Let's do it, Shelley. I think we've got to deal with this guy. I'm not sure how long he's going to be out.
He'll be out for a while.
I think he missed the important bits of this that I was most worried about. So
That's fine. I'll leave him a note. We'll
even
make
if he
sure
tells
that
the godsmen that we were here,
you don't care.
I'm not really on their radar. So
All right, I'm going to leave him a note. Write a little note. Dear, whatever your name
Cheggle.
is. Cheggle. Dear Cheggle, we've got a deal. We'll hold you to it. If we come back, it's going to hurt.
And I look
Move on.
over Cheggle's body for anything interesting.
he's mostly dressed for the job. He's
Nothing fun.
got like a couple silver, some little gold, 2 gold, but a little bit of pocket money, and that's about it.
I move on.
I mean, the weapon on the ground, but
Wait, I need to sign that. Your friends. Farouk, Sinedra, Hildy, Sizzler, Shelley. Levi's.
I don't.
he takes that piece of paper, rips your names off,
Yeah, I was like, I don't
Leaves
want
that
people
back
to have my
down.
name.
All right, fine.
leaves the your friends part,
All right, your friends.
wads the head up, eats it.
Fine.
Okay, first of all, if you want to play in this game, you don't leave very important information lying around. And you see how I did when I came in here? I didn't know the guy, I didn't recognize the guy, and I tried to play off as I did, and he went with it for some foolish reason. That's how I knew he was a phony. So, always watch your back. Protect your identity, although I do not know how you will not be confused for anyone else. Do what you can to be crafty, to be smooth, to be a real blood.
Fair point. Advice well taken.
All right, so surely they've come to the bar. Surely they've left satisfied that we're not there. We can probably go, but we're going to need to lay low. Do you have hoods? Do you have disguises? Do you have anything?
I have fine clothes. I could change.
I mean,
The bird has a hood.
I am quite the accomplished actor.
You are also a shimmering bronze dragon man.
Dragon.
Yeah, you're right there. I can't really hide that very well.
You are a beautiful beacon of skill and song, but I don't think you're going to be very below the radar.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Looks like someone might need to get me something I can cover up in.
It's about your size.
Fair enough. I'm going to start switching it out.
All right, you're wearing pretty plain worker guy clothes.
Yeah. While I'm doing this, I want to be like, Shelley, we could use some gear as well.
Well, we will have to go to the marketplace, the great market, and get you some stuff.
Let's do it.
Do you have money?
A little. Shiny.
Do you have shiny?
Shelley, an aside, if you will.
Shiny.
Sinedra.
Yes.
I'm pushing both of the animals away,
It's not effective. We don't stop trying.
whispering into his ear, I may have given Hildy all of my money.
Oh. We're probably gonna need a job or something then.
Can you not spot us this? You're a man of means.
I think my...
If the wealth we find is as rich as you say it is, won't we be more than compensated with that?
Once we get that, it'll definitely be...
Consider this an investment, sir. I'm trying to convince him at this point.
You're trying to convince me to spend money I don't have.
I thought you were rich.
I'm not! I don't know why you thought that!
You acted like it.
Covered in gold. Shiny.
Covered in baubles!
You got a big business. You're a
Shiny.
businessman.
It's a growing business.
So
So anything in the cash register?
Takes off
Is
the
there a
thing and
cash
puts it
register?
on.
We're at a bar.
We're at a bar. They got cash here,
They
right?
have some type of...
Not this one.
Can't
Maybe-
rob my hideout bar
Why?
Why?
because
He
this
did
is
it.
where I go to have these kinds of meetings.
Maybe he did it. They don't know.
We do want him to have the job here if he's going to be a source of information.
Fine.
Also, they're going to notice that it was 5 jerks who stole the money and not that guy.
You know what? It won't be the first time I've had to sing for money on the side of the street. Let's go.
Is there anything less dignified we could maybe do?
Less dignified?
Let's dignify.
I appreciate your respect for my profession.
I sure do.
But
How much do we need?
Well, swords cost a lot, and I don't know what all do you need.
Why don't we sell his sword?
I don't think we'll get much for it.
I mean, that's a cheap looking sword. I would love to get a little better armor than what I have right now, so.
Okay, how much do you have?
How much money do I have?
Yeah.
I just told you I gave it all to her.
Yeah, okay. Then she's probably not going to buy you armor, and I
know
don't think that
she's
was enough
not.
money to buy any good
So how do
armor.
we get money for an armor? Shelley, work with me here.
Well, get him to a job.
What do I need to do? Give me a job then.
Do you know what
You're
job?
the new bartender
Do you know
here.
somebody who needs something done?
I could probably talk to my factyl and maybe get us some work.
We'll go do that.
Well, hold on. What's your factyl?
Well, I'm one of the fated.
Faded I'm not familiar with. Tell me more.
Well, the fated believe that anything you want can be yours, you just have to take it.
I like that.
That's why they call them takers sometimes.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Question. She checked the body at one point, right?
Yeah, there's nothing, just a little bit of pocket
He's
change.
Poe.
I don't know, you all came to Sigil to become rich?
No.
I want to know.
To hide.
Hide.
I want to know.
Why?
I want to learn.
Why?
All the things.
Learn all the things.
Everywhere.
You're hiding.
Why are you here?
It's none of your business.
How long
None
have you
of our
been here?
business. How long
See
have any
what
of
I
you
find
been here?
here.
I'm guessing not very long.
How long have you been here?
We should talk more sometime.
All right, so where are you all staying?
Where are we standing?
Staying.
Staying.
Right here.
Staying. We need a place. That's yes.
With you.
Well, when we walk out of this door, where are we going to be?
We're going to be back at the Chop House. This is a permanent portal.
I
This is
see.
always here. This is why I come to this tavern when I need to get out.
Sure.
Sure.
There are other portals that are not so permanent.
So,
How'd you find this portal?
Well, I talked to the barkeep, and he mentioned it, and he wasn't really using it, but he knew how to get in, so, like, for a fee, I can use it when I need to. Sort of the centerpiece of my operations.
very nice.
Can we have our own porcelain thingy?
A stein? I bet you could probably buy one if you had money.
Here's my problem. The place where I may have been staying, I have lost access to that because I no longer have money to pay the daily rate.
Don't look at me.
No. Just an observation I'm making.
Well,
Find a town. Tavern.
time to go sing
Place
for
to
our
stay.
supper, I
I
guess.
believe you're right.
Can we go?
If you want, we could probably crash at the Hall of Records for a night or two. I can
What's
make
that?
a couple introductions. It's a place where they keep records. It's also
Is
where
that
my
you know what that is?
Sense.
it's where my faction has a stronghold in this.
How do we get there without being seen? How do we get there at all? How far is it?
These are excellent questions you have
Very
because
quickly,
they're all
too.
pretty, shall we say, noticeable.
Even in my new attire?
You're still a dragon.
You're a bronze dragon, man.
You're
I'm
not
sorry.
wrong. Thank you for noticing.
I am a ram. For those of you that don't know, a bariaur.
Bariaur.
You are a cat.
Tabaxi.
Tabaxi. Tabaxi.
Either way.
Either way. Shiny.
Shiny.
You have a question.
Yes. I would.
Freezing.
What?
Mm.
You got the fan off.
Mutant soda.
Mutant
Delish. Oh, I become a ram man.
Permanently.
Do people know? Or they would know you. You would know you. They would know you.
You would know you.
We're getting pretty
You know
deep here.
yourself.
Sure, yeah, you're
Wow.
What are you asking?
Know who you are.
What's the question?
Who's the real you?
Can you shapeshift?
This is so good. Okay. Above second, which means third and fourth, which means
Are those all your notes already?
what? Yeah.
Wow.
So I guess I could tell you this. I don't know why I couldn't. Because you guys could still not understand me in game. And anyways, I can make 3 of us invisible for an hour. But I would have to pick the 3 that were most noticeable.
Hello.
But you're
I
a
can move
cat
incredible-
that can hide really well,
I
right?
can move stealthily as well.
Okay.
So
Well,
we're
I
all,
think he's okay because he's like dressed like a normal dude.
I would
She's just
prefer,
gonna make us invisible.
I would
not
prefer this all be done in character.
No, I know, and I will. I'm saying.
I think he's saying the rest of this needs to be done in
I think he's saying you can do it. Now figure it out.
Yeah.
The spell you're looking up, though, I want to see it now so I can see if there's anything.
Because I guess I'm just warning you guys, I'm going to do it.
Which she shouldn't have told us. We should
Yeah.
have done.
Should've
Yeah,
done it.
yeah.
Just do it.
No warning.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry.
You can write me a message and ask.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's gonna be lots of like from you. It's gonna be like, can I do this?
Yeah.
Sure.
So I'm just gonna Sizzler, magic, poof.
We know.
And then now you can't see
Right.
him, me, or her.
Where'd they go?
Magic,
Okay.
How'd you do that?
magic,
Are you still here?
magic.
I
Sizzler.
think she's still here.
Come
Hildy,
catch
are
me.
you here? Hildy. Yeah, you're here. Okay.
Shelley?
Shelley, are you
Shelley?
here? Shelley.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay, great. Well, okay. Looks like
Can
they're
you see you?
invisible.
Nope.
Can you see her? Can you see anybody else?
Nope. I see.
Can you invisible people see invisible people?
That's what? Yes, no.
I'm confused too, but I think
see
that's irrelevant.
A cat lady, and I see the dragon.
This
man.
is good. This is a way to get out. However, we still don't have a way to make our way through the town.
I can hide. Can you hide? You can't hide.
I mean, I can try.
Okay.
All right, we could. You know what? I can talk my way out. It'll be fine.
Can we go?
If we're ready to go.
Can we go?
Hildy, you're still there, right?
Yep.
Oh no.
All right.
Hildy
Are you ready to go, Hildy?
Hildy has
Okay.
a crab apple.
Hildy does have the crab apple.
I
Where-
do.
Where you at, Hildy?
Hildy can hold on to the crab apple.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm probably the best one to hold it if I had to make a guess assumption.
All right.
Can we go?
Are you ready?
I would love to say I'm following you, Shelley, but I have no idea where you are. So.
Well, then let me tell you where we should go.
I'm into it.
First, you see the stein lift up and then set back down on the table. It's like one of you visible people should probably hold on to this.
I'll take that.
All right, I'm gonna need you to walk into that arced wall.
I will walk into that arced wall.
Platform 9 3/4.
God damn Harry Potter.
You're a secret Harry Potter fan. We know it.
I know nothing of it. All right.
Recognized that.
What?
Recognized the
Been
quote.
surrounded by Potterheads forever.
Yeah, we harass him constantly about it.
All right, so we are going to. You guys emerge, and you are back in that tavern, exiting the men's room. The tavern master kind of looks at you, looks around for anyone else.
Guys, right here.
Friend, everything's great. Thank you for your time here. Shelley said to pass his compliments. We'll be back.
Is he dead in there?
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Everything's fine in there. I will say this, sir. You may need to untie your barkeep at some point later on.
Oh, okay.
He'll be fine though.
He's not dead in there.
No, he's not dead at all. He'll be perfectly fine. You just might want to go in a little while.
Do you let
untie
other
him.
people use that room?
When they know about it and when they're paying.
What other people know? Anybody particular? Anyone special? Anyone interesting?
I see all sorts of people come in on occasion and use that room.
Maybe tell them the room's being cleaned for a while.
We'll take care of that.
Sounds great. Sounds great.
Thank you for visiting the Chop House.
Thank you, sir. Lovely establishment you have here.
Do you need an entertainer?
No.
Do you know anyone who does need an entertainer?
Is this a sex thing? Are you a
True cat and bird. We're like,
Are you a sensate?
what?
Yeah,
No.
let's move along. Let's
Okay.
move along. They're not looking for me right now. I'm just gonna shuffle Sinedra out the door. She goes, Ned, just fine. No, you're fine. You're fine. Keep going.
You'll push out the door, and I assume all three of the invisible people will follow.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. We're just out there
Okay.
You're
like,
in charge of one of them.
Shelley, where do we go?
So it says we're going to the clerk's ward.
Clerk's ward it is. How do I get to the
you
clerk's
have a
ward
map?
from here?
Is it dark outside yet?
It is getting to be evening.
Okay, I immediately hug to the shadows.
Where did you go? Holy, everybody's gone. It's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine. Thought I had a good plan.
You do have a map. I was actually asking Shelley, but that works
The
too.
legit map. So we were in the hive.
I am not.
You're in the hive.
Oh, the hive. It
Clerk's
says here.
ward.
The hive.
Hall
It
of
says here.
records in the clerk's ward.
So Chris Perkins decided it's Sigil, right?
Sigil.
It is Sigil. I did some looking up.
I thought it was Sigil. But
We should rock,
I guess
paper,
it's Sigil.
scissors this
I did a lot of research.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sigil.
It is definitely Sigil.
Don't like it.
Change it all.
Find a new tabaxi.
Things really jumped off there
Sinedra kills herself and moves on.
in the shadows. Cat body.
Just a tail limps out.
Aww. It's the saddest first adventure.
So dark, so fast.
I know. Because of the name.
God.
Where are we going?
So you are all a little bit held back in that, like, when you look up, there's no night sky. However, there's like in the distance a strip of lights that almost resemble stars. But it's like just like over splits the sky in
Shelley.
half.
Shiny.
What's that?
That's the city.
No, this is the city. What's that? Up.
That's more of the city. You are truly clueless. You're brand new here. Right.
Okay, fine. Dragon. What's that?
It's a city.
He said that.
Yeah.
Yes, he's right. I mean, here's the thing. We may not be living on a flat surface right now, y'all.
He knows the chant. The city, Sigil is a large city, and it loops on itself impossibly. You can keep walking, and you'll never get to the end of the city. You'll just keep approaching different wards. Until
Don't try it. Don't try it. Don't try
It's
it.
a
We've
really
got
long
things to
walk.
do.
I don't
We
recommend
do have
it.
things to do. Please don't try it.
You will run across trouble. It'll be bad. You kind of got to stick with someone you know, or at least have a good idea of where you're going.
Speaking of which, where are we going?
We're going
Clerk's
to-
ward.
Right. How do we get there?
I don't know. Shelley?
Well, fortunately, the clerk's ward is next to the hive, so we don't have to go through the ladies' ward. We don't have to go through anywhere near the harmonium. Although we do have to be careful of harmonium guards placed around. They kind of...
What do they look like?
Oh, they look like big, brutish, mean, or powerful law enforcers. Usually
Human, non-human, all the things.
everything imaginable.
Not helpful.
Factions very rarely have any kind of pickiness about who they let in if you are of the right mindset.
Can we go?
Yes. I guess I'm following you because you can't see me.
Okay, just tell me which direction to go.
Say right or left. We're straight.
Straight.
Straight. Walking straight. Everybody with us?
I'm slinking straight.
Hildy?
Shadows.
Yep, there's that voice. Okay, Hildy's with us. Let's keep going.
Bird.
Sizzler.
Walking on.
You're all smelling all sorts of food being prepared, like meats being
How
cooked.
crowded is it?
It's pretty much always crowded. Although before it seemed more like people were selling fruits and vegetables. And
But it's still like a totally poor town. Like nobody has any money.
the area you're in, everyone seems to be pretty downtrodden. I mean, you definitely smell like odd smells coming off of people, places.
Yeah, like nobody looks wealthy.
The buildings are pretty shoddy-ish. However, there's like a happiness and a
I owe you
vibrancy around there too. What?
I owe you that.
What?
An eyelash encased in gum arabica.
Gross.
That's how she's keeping track of her material components, everybody. She has jars of magical items.
It's actually just.
Does it
No,
expend?
no, don't tell us what it actually is. That's way better.
That's fine. Does it actually expend?
I need a.
She doesn't have a focus. She's doing just.
have a
Yeah,
focus.
but you don't have to actually use it unless
Oh.
it says it's
Oh, it's expended.
expended.
Oh, so I can
Like
use the same
that.
one every time?
Well, what's it say on your spell?
I don't know.
Moving on. Let's let her look that up.
So yeah, so if it says like it's consumed,
Why?
then you have to give it to me.
Where does it say that? Just in the
The
text?
components are listed on
Yeah.
these cards.
Well, usually
It just
like
says
at the-
material
Oh,
and
yeah, there
eyelash
it is.
encased in gum arabic.
Yeah, if it doesn't say it's consumed, it's just something you have on you.
Oh, cool.
One of your eyelashes?
Then you can't have it.
Take it back. What is that? Is it candy?
Did you just
She
eat
just
it?
ate. She just ate the eyelash encased
It's,
in. Wow.
Gum
Right.
arabic.
Root beer rock candy.
Beautiful.
Yum.
You have to consume it. Give it to me.
I have a bunch at home.
Sweet.
Because she thought she had to expend it.
I did.
know, right?
She came prepared.
No, I was
Invested.
only going to have this much to start with, but if it's. I can make more.
Beer.
You
All right.
made it?
No.
Oh.
I mean, I can make more appear.
I was like, if you can make rock candy, we just became best friends.
It's made out of like sugar and water.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy.
I tried and I failed. It's
And now it sounds like you
pathetic.
can make it.
I made like rock candy when I was like elementary school.
Yeah, I tried
amazing.
and I failed.
Oh man, I didn't know you could do that.
It was
Yeah.
pathetic.
Totally.
You use like a string or a stick and it just doesn't.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah,
It's not a real thing. I mean, it is, but not for me.
Okay.
Onward.
We're walking.
We diverge,
Onward.
sorry.
So there's a vibrancy, even though there's like a downtroddenness. The people seem to be, even if they're smeared with dirt or a little missing a limb here and there, they seem to be having fun. They
I
seem to
scan the
be
crowd for anything potentially valuable or interesting.
nothing valuable.
Or interesting.
Interesting. You got a lot of people doing like, entertainment type stuff. So whereas before it was kind of more market during the day, during the evening, while the lanterns are lit, you're seeing fire breathers, you're seeing jugglers, you're seeing people just kind of like living life, weird side street plays being performed. You see just like almost like a dirty carnival-esque atmosphere in this area of town.
Right, left, or straight?
We're gonna keep going straight out of this interesting part of town.
Sizzler,
Bird?
Hildy.
Shelley? Right, left, or straight?
We're just keeping going straight.
I'm just doing a roll call every once in a while. Y'all don't mind me.
He's giving you directions, and you're walking and walking, and you're seeing people like looking at you two, because this is.
I'm hiding in the shadows.
Okay. Well, looking at this golden dragon man,
Passing out business cards.
who's trying to keep a wide berth around him because there's kind of
Performing
like a crowd.
Performing weddings.
And you seem to be
tell people
talking
stage
to no one, so that's a little bit odd.
That would keep people
We got
away.
places to go.
Like getting people away.
They do see you coming and kind of make way, but they are also fascinated by you as well. And the couple that see you as pretty much wherever you go, people are seeing you, but they don't think that much of you. It's like, okay, she's being really secretive, whatever.
It's a cat in the shadows. Totally normal.
Regular.
Yeah.
The buildings start to get a little bit more structured, more regular, more boring. And as you leave the sort of squalor of the hive, gradually the buildings are much more uniform. The streets are cleaner. I'm not going to say necessarily clean, but a lot cleaner and much more emptied out. Like the crowds thin out to nearly no one. You see like an occasional person strolling down the street and they're wearing like very sort of like boring clothing. Nothing fine, just regular gear. Maybe they're wearing glasses. They're kind of hurriedly stepping along, not out of fear, but more of just trying to get home before it gets too dark. There's lanterns, but they're in fewer supply as they are in the hive, where you were seeing lanterns of every shape and size, and no kind of pattern or regularity to it.
I do want to keep an eye out for harmonium guards that we were warned about.
Keeping an eye out, you do see maybe an occasional guard or two, but they are few and far between. They seem bored when you do see them, and there's not a whole lot going on. And you hear Shelley say from his invisibleness, he says, so this is the clerk's ward, aptly named, because it's full of clerks.
Explains a lot.
It's pretty dull here. However, this is where my faction resides. They're in the old college. It's the Hall of Records now. They've been here for a while, and they've converted it into a place where every name is kept, every detail is written down. Almost every bit of information you could possibly want can be found here. And that is why I know a little bit about what I know. I dug around a little bit, kind of reached above my station, and found some secrets. And these are secrets I'm going to let you all into, because I need a little bit of that jink.
I think we all do right now.
Apparently.
Yeah. So we're going to crash here for the night. I am going to introduce you to them. We'll hopefully not be invisible forever. And then we can...
Bird, can you uninvisible them? Say shiny if yes.
Keep it up until we see the Hall of Records. Then we can drop it, and I can introduce you, and we can have some food, some rest.
Sounds like a plan. Billy? Okay.
As you see it, you see like the old building ahead, and there's nothing going around outside of it. You see the occasional person walking by, but they don't ever seem to be harmonium or anyone of particular note. They just seem to be either at the Hall of Records, going there, leaving there. Nothing special. You see the building approach, and there is a man with very, very small glasses, barely enough to even seem to function. He looks up from the book he's doting over. He's studying. He sees you. In the near distance, a lurking shadow.
Well met, friend. Well met. Oh, Shelley.
Yeah.
Sizzler, can you fix that problem for us?
And they'll kind of shimmer back into vision.
That's a great trick.
Hello, friend. Well met.
Starting to like her. Hi, Hildy. You stayed with us. Nice to see you again.
I'm here.
Fabulous.
Glad
that
to see you.
enthusiasm is infectious, you know.
I know.
I can tell. Anyway, hail, friend. Shelley has
Well
something to
met.
say to you. Yes, it is.
Stole her line.
That's her
Hello,
line?
friend. Well met.
Clearly.
Clearly that's her line. I'll let her have it. It's fine.
Bird.
Bird.
I like bird.
How can I help you, Shelley? Shelley says, I brought friends.
Hi.
It's like, okay, well, I assume your friends aren't planning on causing any trouble?
No. Of course not.
Not planning on it.
Okay, well, come on in.
Thank you. Appreciate your time.
Your name?
Look at Shelley.
That's fine.
Farouk.
Farouk. Last name? Surname? Other name?
I believe Farouk will do, sir.
Farouk Clueless. Your name?
Sizzler.
Sizzler. Surname?
Sizzler?
Last name?
Fly?
Sizzler Fly. Should I even ask? What's your name?
Sinedra.
Sinedra. Surname?
Woodstream.
Woodstream. Oh, a real name.
I don't know what surname means. Is that weird?
Last name.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, well, because you said surname and then last name, and I was like, wait,
if
are
they were
those
different.
different? Okay, I was like, wait, I'm super confused now.
This isn't right.
Sorry, I thought that's okay.
No, you're right. You're
You're
right.
right. Your name?
Hildy,
Hildy. Surname?
Scofgard.
Scofgard. Another real last name. And old Shelley Shingles. All right. Come on in. And Shelley leads you into this, what would have been a prestigious learning hall, but they ripped all that garbage out of there. And you come in and you just see lots of people like with books and notes and sheets of paper and writing things down and keeping track of things. And they're all kind of watching you all come in. They pause their work, sometimes even in mid-writing. And like everything just sort of stops as you all stroll in. Shelley says, brought some guests.
Hello.
They're a little clueless, but that's okay. I think they're gonna help us out here. I think they're gonna be some good people to know, some powerful people to know. They also saved my life, so
True story.
it is a true story. And one of the bookkeepers runs up to him and says, "Where have you been?" And they start to having this like discussion, and Shelley's explaining basically the same thing he explained to you. Like they got him on a bad rap. They were going to hang him. It was the governor's. He leaves out anything about an enterprise or some side business or anything like that. He's just saying that he was accused wrongly of these crimes against the sanctity of Sigil.
All right.
So where do we stay?
Well, we have some rooms, and I'm gonna take you to them. But perhaps you need some food, some drink.
Wine?
We have wine. We have fantastic wines.
Bird wants wine. Wine.
The
I want wine.
bookkeeper says maybe get them slightly less than fantastic wine.
I mean,
I just don't know you. What's your name again?
Farouk.
Farouk. Surname?
Farouk is good enough for now, sir.
Farouk. Clueless. All right, got it.
As you will.
Just kidding, raging. Farouk, shut up, stop asking me my surname.
Nanya.
He leads you to a hall where there are some tables set up. It's quiet. It's some candlelight. It's nice, but people are eating quietly, oftentimes while reading. Some people are talking, discussing the
What kinds of
politics.
things are they reading? Just records of anything? Records of anything interesting?
I mean, a lot of it looks to be like records. There are some people reading, books or fiction or bits about the city itself, or you even see a couple people studying other planes of reality, which for you, until recently, wasn't necessarily a thing you really knew was possible. Those of you that had tried to get here felt it was, because you just did it. And those of you who happened upon Sigil are now very aware that there are other planes of reality. And the wizards weren't just whistling Dixie.
What's Dixie?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's from some other prime material plane. I have no idea.
All right. All right. Well, yeah. I'm personally, y'all. I'm ready to get started on this thing.
I'm hungry.
Okay, sure. Let's eat first then.
Y'all have a seat. I'm gonna go get us some food,
Wine.
Right.
some wine.
And wine.
Bird wants wine.
Definitely some
Bird wants
wine.
wine.
Wine and wine.
She can learn things.
They're not copycatting this.
What can I get you to drink?
I'm fine, thank you.
Food?
I'll have some meat. Whatever you have.
All right.
Meat.
You got meat.
Careful.
The meat here is fine.
Okay.
The food is fine. It's good.
Okay. All right.
Most humanoids are going to be just fine with it.
Had some issues just asking for meat in the past.
So what kind of meat?
Okay, just said
Here's a
meat.
soiled orc.
this for just a second. Talk amongst yourselves.
Talk amongst yourselves.
So is
Sigil.
there anything interesting in this room?
I think it depends on your definition of interesting.
That's a fair point.
Because I can guarantee you right now, Hildy finds nothing interesting.
Nothing is interesting
nothing
at all.
At all interesting. I actually, I'm feeling like.
No.
We're actually now we're over here. We're in the clerk's ward now.
Oh.
I actually like. I kind of want to like, because I'm seeing these two like shaking shoulders at each other all day. I'm feeling like I need to do something to like keep Hildy engaged here. Because like, I'm gonna go over to Hildy and be like, Hildy, how you doing so far? You still doing fine?
I'm still here.
You are still here, and I do appreciate that. Thanks so much. I have a feeling, though, you would love pushing Sinedra back. We'll talk to the bird. Talk to Sizzler. Go.
Bird wants wine.
Bird wants wine.
Drink the wine with Sizzler. All right. So I'm guessing you might want to maybe, scrap it up a little bit.
What do you mean by that?
I've just heard rumors that maybe some people have engaged in fisticuffs for money.
Is there like a fireplace or anything here?
Fireplace?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not your thing?
I
All right.
don't mind fighting, but I don't
Alright.
necessarily need the money now that I've got all this. And I kind of like laugh and
Get all of his gold.
pat my coin pouch.
You're not wrong there. Nope. I mean, since we are, working together now, and we are going for a great treasure, you could maybe split some of that with us, or me.
I mean, I did earn it, so.
You did. You earned it really well.
I did.
Outstanding work.
I'll keep it for now.
Great. You just hold on to that. You keep that safe, huh?
I will.
Yeah.
Sure will.
Damn it. And I walk around and sit down and start eating.
Yes. Shelley returns with food and drink and says, "Where's the cat?" Sinedra. That's her name, right? Where's she at?
She was here a minute ago playing with a bird. Sizzler, do you know where Sinedra went? Okay. All right. Sinedra. Sinedra. I have no idea where she went.
She's a thief, right? She moved like a thief.
I would guess, yeah.
I really am hoping I did not make a mistake in bringing her here.
Oh, God, don't steal anything. Sinedra.
Have some food and some drinks. I'm gonna casually stroll. Don't make a scene. I'm gonna see if I can find her.
Hildy, have you seen Sinedra?
I mean, not since you guys saw her.
I mean, she basically just slipped away while you guys were discussing.
Great.
Shiny.
Yes, good. Sinedra?
Cat?
Cat? This is going well. Hey, I think we need to find Sinedra. I'm worried about this.
Let me look for her first.
All right.
Relax. See if I can find her.
You're quick to panic.
Talk amongst yourselves.
I've got a bird showing shinies. I got a cat that's on. Put it away.
What a crazy ass bunch of cutters. All right, see you guys
Not
soon.
wrong, sir.
And he starts looking around, kind of like searching.
All right, I'm gonna eat, but I kind of want to keep my eye open for like a cattail or something as well.
Alrighty. Anything?
I have no interest in the cat.
How about the meat? Meat's pretty good.
Yeah, totally down for the food.
Well spiced, well cooked. Like, you can tell that the faction takes care of their people. They have some money, they spend it, and they are treated to like a decent life working within their base.
So I'm like ravenously eating this. I'm like, this is good. What is it?
Oh, I mean, that's just imported. What's the word for it? Okay. Bovine? Cow? Steak?
Oh.
Yeah. I think that's the noise those things make.
Moo.
Can we eat her? Him?
Not a good idea, Hildy.
I try to stay away from magic casting meat. Does anyone else want to do anything while...
I mean, I am really concerned that Sinedra's missing. This is really bothering me right now. Because
He asked you to hang out.
he did. I'm hanging out, but I'm nervous about it.
Hide.
Why would I hide? I have nothing to hide from.
Sinedra, hide.
Sinedra's hiding. Sinedra's hiding. Okay. I feel like I'm playing Where's Waldo. I am just checking every nook and dark cranny without being obvious about it. It's like, eating, staring, checking everything out. I want to get some kind of... I want to get... Sizzler?
I see now why you put us on opposite sides of the table. I came in and was like, how come I'm over? What, you like have specific seating assignments, and it was
Yes.
very clear.
Yes.
I get it now.
Okay. I would just really like to check everything out and see if I see any trace of her. Actually, where's the last place I saw her?
At the table.
At the table. All right. Any evidence of where she may have gone from the table?
Nope.
Nothing at all. And I see nothing scanning. All right. She better not screw this up for us.
Are you doing what you were doing? All right. You see Shelley looking around and just kind of like being very casual about it, and kind of flashes you the occasional look. He's making his way towards the fireplace.
Hide.
Hide? All right, I'm going to... Oh, it's a great meal. It's a great meal. I think I'm going to check out what that fire's like, warm myself up. Head over to the fireplace. Start looking for...
You see a sleeping cat lady in front of the fireplace.
Curled up in the fireplace. Oh, God.
Shelley also sees the sleeping cat lady and kind of looks at you and goes,
I don't know. I met her like an hour ago. I don't actually know. All right. But she seems fine. She seems fine.
okay, shall we go back to the table?
Yeah, let's do that.
We'll go.
Hi.
You found the meal to your liking?
It was delicious, thank you.
All right. I feel like you're in this for the money.
Hey.
Not really.
No. I feel like you're in this for maybe the chance of something exciting to happen.
Not really. Are you in this for something else?
Feel like you're in this for... I don't know. Me?
Meat. Why are you here?
I'm just along for the ride.
Just along for the ride. What brought you to Sigil in the
I
first
never
place?
said I was going to stay.
No, that's fair, but what brought you to Sigil in the first place?
That's none of your business, really.
She has
Absolutely right.
She's a lady of secrets, and I respect that.
As do I.
However, tell me about your song. What was that all about? How did you let two of the most powerful Mercykillers just let us go with a kind of crappy song? I'm just being honest.
Well, I don't know. I felt it was actually...
Magic.
Ah.
I mean, some people call it magic. Some people just call it the power of a strong performance.
Magic.
It was pretty good.
I know.
I've heard better.
It's a work in progress. I'm rehearsing it. This was maybe out before I would have normally performed it, but it seemed appropriate for the time. But yeah, let's just say that my abilities are more than martial.
Ah, okay. Magic.
Magic.
Or really good performance. I mean, it could be really good performance.
Okay.
Better than average performance. All right, give me a better average.
Yeah,
roll for it.
I didn't make a performance roll. I should have done that in addition to the spell.
I mean, I can
We'll do that
Retroactively
next time.
change the entire plot.
That's right. Everything start over.
Next time.
I break out the loot. No,
Turns out they killed the guy. They hung him. They
it's
moved
all been
on.
a dream.
Dare I ask how you got here?
Hide.
That's right. You're hiding here.
Hiding. Who's learning this? What are you hiding from, Sizzling?
Magic.
You're hiding from magic, not your magic.
Master.
Ooh.
Master. Magic.
Master of magic.
Hiding from the master of your master of magic? Not there yet.
All right. So, this crab apple is very rare, very valuable.
No one wakes me up. I just miss all of it.
You seem comfortable.
Really? Yeah.
You're by the fire.
Real fun for
I'll
you
fill
when I
you
wake
in.
up and realize I
What
missed out on
happened?
stuff.
Oh God, I'll tell you everything.
We are going to be able to take that to the portal. And I don't know how much you know about portals, but that's what this city is. It's the city of doors.
Magic?
Magic doors. And if you have the right key, you can go anywhere. Sometimes a key is a fruit, a vegetable. Sometimes it's an actual key. Sometimes, as you saw before, it just happened to be something made of porcelain. So the stein could have got us in, a porcelain knick-knack could have gotten us in. However, the knick-knack might have taken us somewhere different than the stein would have. So you have to be very careful about that. And that's the real chant of it. That's a key. Was this key too? Is this my key?
The key to your heart, Brandon.
Your key.
It sounds like those could be important. I want to hold on to that. Hold on to that.
What other questions do you have about Sigil?
I don't know. Someone should wake me up so I can ask.
We could say
okay
you
with letting you sleep.
stir and come to the table.
She's like, let her sleep.
See, when you choose to hide in my thing, I let you hide.
Totally.
So when are we going to find this place?
Well, we should rest up for the night.
Oh yeah, I stay asleep for sure.
We should we should set out early in the morning. Now, I need to know.
It's me.
Just with a
Guys,
I was like, it was way closer than before.
yeah, we got cats in the house. They're gonna be out. You know.
Says I need to know what you need before we go. What items do you need? We can potentially get a lender here, but we're gonna have to either give it back or you might have to put something down in exchange for it. If we need to go get anything, but what do you need to consider yourself prepared for some high adventure?
nothing.
Learn magic. Fly.
You want to learn magic. You want to fly. I
Learn fly.
don't know if I can teach you fly before tomorrow. I don't know if I know anyone here who can teach you fly before tomorrow, but
I would love something a little more practical.
Fly.
no, I can't
He
fly.
can't help you with that. Can't help you with that, Sid. Hold on, Sid. I need something a little more practical.
What do you need?
Well, right now I'm wearing crap. I'd love some armor.
Some pretty shiny crap.
Is this stuff I got with bartender?
Oh yeah. No, this is stuff.
All right, it is.
Where is
crap.
it? Where is
Oh,
yours?
you're right. It's crap.
You know, I guess I just left it there. I didn't specifically say I kept it, so I mean,
Unarmored now.
we need
What
to get
did
to
you
the
do with all
city.
your stuff?
So he woke up actually wealthier than he was.
I know, you're like, this is amazing!
I guess they really are good on this. Their word. I think
It's
I mean,
amazing.
We have him for life.
Forever.
We are so mad at this.
Forever.
Hey, I shot the porcelain thing, all right?
That's right, that was
That's a
great.
good move.
I just forgot to figure out what I was doing with my armor. I just said I switched clothes with him, so I didn't say what I did with the armor.
Just left him ass naked.
Pile of like nice duds next to him.
Regardless, a little bit of studded leather armor would be amazing.
Okay. Do you need like what can you give them to hold on to in exchange for the leather armor?
Well, that's a really good question, sir.
The
You know
loot.
what?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, a portion of that I could clearly pay for it after we come back, but I'm sure they want some kind of collateral.
Yeah.
Here, I've been working on this song. It's a brilliant piece. Sinandra, go back to sleep.
I don't know if they're gonna. I think they're gonna want something a little bit more tangential. A little more tangent than that.
What exactly are the clerks interested in?
Cat stretch.
That, like, you know.
The clerk's just interested in logging things.
Well, I think money and power, like most everyone is interested in.
Okay, but not necessarily information.
I think they're very interested in information.
Unique information.
I think that's even better.
Perhaps the source of this song could be of interest to them.
He takes a look at the song. And what does he learn from it?
Perhaps, perhaps that song may have been inspired from another plane.
What does it say?
Merc's freestyle skills.
You want to use this as collateral. I want details.
All right. In this one, it's, and I knew I was going to need to do this. I knew I was going to need to have a list of things I was going to need. And by God,
Let's just be under pressure right now.
I think that sounds like a great one. So we're going to steal that.
You have the song Under Pressure written down?
We have the song Under Pressure.
It's like dee 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 dee. It's like the first line.
This would be really good, sung by Annie Lennox.
It really would. Dee 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 dee.
It's a good song, it seems like, but I don't
All
think
you
that they're
don't
going to.
appreciate that. That's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine.
I think they need some cold hard jink.
Well, I don't have a lot of that right now, but I would be willing to repay them with interest if this is as lucrative as you say it would be.
Shiny.
You do have some shinies. What is this?
Appears to be some washers.
Little bits of metal.
What?
Shiny things a bird would pick up. That's basically what I got.
I mean, is that worth anything?
I don't
Shiny.
think so. Sorry. You hold on to that.
How shiny is that, Sizzler?
Shiny.
Shiny, shiny? Shiny, shiny, shiny? Let me take a look at that. Can I identify these things?
Can you? I don't know.
Am I wrong?
Well, what is it?
Oh, it's literally just stuff I thought a bird would pick up off the ground.
Oh, then no.
Just little bits of metal.
We were hoping
But
she
to
had
a bird,
something.
it's very valuable.
All right, well, now we know where our priorities lie. Fabulous.
Seeing that nothing effective is happening, I go back to sleep by the fireplace.
I'll be back.
Sinandra, wake up. Sinandra. I'm going to throw something at her. Easy. Come here, please. Question. You seem to be a collector of sorts.
Yes?
Yes. You have anything interesting with you? Maybe I could borrow?
To put up as collateral.
Why?
Because I don't have any armor. We're working together here, Sinandra. We're a team.
What's going on?
We're a team.
Is there an armory nearby?
Is there an armory nearby?
Where are you going to get armor?
Yeah, you don't want to go to the armory. Well,
So
the armory
Leah's
is where
saying
you
that
get
he
weapons.
could bring somebody to us that would have goods if we needed goods.
Right, but I need a little collateral, and somebody's got.
See,
my
I was asleep.
collateral. Yeah, we're catching up on this, but somebody's got my collateral over there, so I don't have any collateral.
I don't think anything is yours over there.
Yeah, you are incredibly wrong in
No.
that statement.
Yeah. No.
Okay, great. Well, then I will have to go as is then.
All right. Do either of you need anything for tomorrow?
Healing potions.
Great. Do you have any healing potions? Do you know where to get any healing potions?
Nope.
Do you have any money for healing potions?
I don't know.
We could probably buy some healing potions.
How much are they?
They're, I don't know, 20 gold.
Yes.
You have 20 gold?
Yes.
Okay, we can probably get you a healing potion.
Great.
How much are healing potions?
Nope, you said 20 gold.
How much gold do you have?
25.
Oh.
It's way better than dying. We don't have a healer here.
By the way, Birdie, I keep looking, thinking that that's your real hair, and it just makes me laugh. Like it's like you have like this weird like mullet thing, like slash like Mr. T from
I honestly feel like this is who I was born to be. Like, I want to just...
The hair says it
All the
all.
time. This is your new life.
This is me now.
Me now, yeah, this is my life from now on. Show up to work like that. Like,
Yeah,
what the
totally.
Fuck? You're
They
not
would
allowed
love
to play this game.
How much is a healing potion? Chat room.
Yeah, I was like, chat room. Anyone just offhand know how much a healing
I
potion
don't
is?
know if they have prices on healing
Yeah, I
potions.
think-
It's
could you just
magic,
make
and
it
I
up?
think they just don't have...
20 gold sounds great.
Great.
That's so
Yeah, we
Way
can,
better than
it's a
dying.
great feeling.
I could put in a
Not all of us are
requisition.
8-foot Goliath giant people.
I could put in a requisition form and get that for tomorrow.
Great.
I just need that 20 gold. All right. He holds on to that, and I'll have that ready for tomorrow. You need anything?
I need nothing.
You seem pretty good to go. All right, everyone but you good to go?
Apparently so, yeah. I gotta admit, Shelley, I'm a little disappointed because I thought with everything we had done for you, with all the help we gave, that you could be able to really help me out here. I feel like that there's got to be some way that you can help me out with this.
I'm not really good at leather crafting.
But you know people here that are, and I feel like you've got some kind of influence around here. You're a part of the faction. Of course you can make something happen, even if it's a loan. We just need it for a temporary amount of time.
I don't have any money.
I'm not asking, but you know people.
I can ask, and they'll say, "Give me money."
Who do I need to ask?
Well, you can ask the requisitions officer.
Show me to the requisition.
All right. Does anyone need to be shown to their rooms? You all want to come along for this?
I want to go. I want to learn.
I'll go to my room.
Okay.
Of course.
So he's showing you your room, and it's like just basically like a room at an inn. It's small, comfy. The bed's a little too small.
I do want to say that when I go into my room, I am going to take my great club and wedge it under the door handle so it's like a jam. So
Sure.
nobody can come in without a very loud noise.
Sounds good.
I'm sad about not having anything to do with flying, so I am gonna go to my room and rest.
Alrighty. So these two are going. You're following them. He walks you over back to the main room where you all entered, and there's a couple more people have like retired for the evening, so there's really just a couple studious people. There is a man in behind a desk that he leads you to. Older gentleman, wisps of hair, very small. You assume a dwarf, or maybe a really stocky gnome. You can't really tell. He says, "Hey, Shelley, what you need?" Shelley says, "Well, I've got 20 gold for a healing potion. We're gonna need one of those, and this is my friend Farouk."
Hail, friend. Well met. What's your name, sir?
My name is Raggleby.
Raggleby, grab his hand, shake it vigorously. Wonderful to meet you, sir. Wonderful to meet you. You have an amazing establishment here. Loving everything around here.
Is there anything around here? I'm looking around for anything
I
interesting.
mean, you see like little papers, and maybe he has like a little fidget on his desk. Nothing super noticeable, but it's
Fidget
like
is gone.
What is a little fidget?
yeah, just a little little metal cube, not a fidget spinner. Like a little metal cube with like little
Buttons.
just like
fidget
like
cube.
like rings around it.
Oh.
Like little. It looks like
A thing to
it's
fidget with.
almost like
It's just
a map of it.
No, I mean, if you're just saying fidget, like a little thing to fidget with, not that's a real thing.
Yeah.
A fidget?
Okay.
Okay. I was
Something for him to mess with when
Okay.
he's poring over books.
I just, yeah.
It is shiny.
Yeah, I want it.
Of course it is. Well,
Give me
while I'm
a
talking to
sleight of
him,
hand roll.
14.
Okay. You discreetly lift it from the desk.
Fabulous. Sir, so Shelley here has told me that you're the one I need to talk to because I need your assistance with something here, sir. We're about to go out there, and I seem to have misplaced my armor. I could really use some armor going into this adventure. Some studded leather would be perfect. I am sure that you've got some around there that would fit perfect over here. I would be happy to, once we're done with this, reimburse you for the amount of that plus 10% interest.
And what guarantee do I have you're going to come back alive?
My word, sir. Sir, I can guarantee you, sir, that I am a good risk.
Where are you going?
Shelley?
No.
Where are you going, Shelley?
Shelley says, we're going to visit the ladies' ward.
Wait.
Sounds lovely.
Regardless, I still would say that I am a good risk on that investment, sir. 10%, you know that's a good deal once we get it back to you.
What's your business in the ladies' ward?
Not necessary for you to know that at this point. It's really your only concern is making the investment in our future together.
But if it's a bad investment and you get your head separated from your shoulders...
It's not a bad investment. It's a great investment. Trust me. Trust me. Great investment on your part.
Does he have any other like money just lying around?
Doesn't have money lying around.
Well,
no.
because I just paid him. He has money from me. Maybe he has money from other people.
No, he pocketed that. And doesn't keep money lying around. No one keeps money lying around.
I'm definitely trying really hard to persuade this guy.
He's in his office.
You can give me a persuasion roll.
22.
Ah. All right. So he's like, you seem trustworthy. So 1.5% of the value when you return.
What is that total?
Is it cheaper than 10%?
1.5% of the value.
The value of what you recovered?
Of the armor.
Oh.
But you'll have the armor to keep.
That seems like a fair deal, sir.
All right.
Great working with you, sir. Wonderful. Let this be the start of a beautiful relationship together.
I'm going to need you to sign these papers.
I'm sorry. Reading them over. Anything I need to be concerned about?
It mostly looks like I do so.
Sort of stuff.
Yep, I do the things.
We'll be paying 1.5 the value of this item, and he writes in like leather studded armor, and on the inability to pay off that contract, I forgo all of my possessions, including my own personal self, to
If I don't come back with the things,
The
I will be a
fated-
slave.
Fabulous.
to be used and liquidated,
There's a ghost.
and liquidated however I see fit.
Let's see. Okay.
Is there anything
fabulous.
interesting to like read or tidbits of information? I can roll for perception.
I mean, there's
but-
information all over the place, but you don't know which of it is going to be better than others.
Signing the papers. Handing them back. Sounds like a good deal, sir.
All
I'll
right.
give that money back to you.
We'll have your studded leather armor by morning. What size are you?
6.4. I don't know how to
Size 6.4.
Yes.
Size medium.
I'm surprised you don't have your measurements
Extra
like
large.
memorized.
He eyeballs. All right.
Yeah.
We'll have something.
Fabulous. Thank you. Thank you, Shelley, for introducing me. Wonderful to meet you again. I'm sure this will be the beginning of a long and fruitful relationship.
All right. Shelley shows you to your rooms, unless there's anything else you want to do.
Nah.
Give me a sleight of hand roll.
Oh gosh. All the way across. 16.
Yeah, you swipe a book on the way out.
Yes.
All right. I guess that we're set then for the rest of
What is the book
time.
titled?
You kind
I don't know
of tuck
yet.
it away before you
Okay.
get noticed.
Mystery book. Got it.
Mystery book.
Your rooms are the same, very small, but cozy and warm and safe place to sleep.
Before you go to sleep, I want to cast a ward on the door, lock the door, and before I leave, it's like, please just don't just come in. Close the door.
It's not awkward at all.
That's super weird.
Don't quit. And I find like something high up to like curl up on.
Sure.
A wardrobe or of whatever.
Wardrobe.
And I pull out my book.
It is the most boring thing you've
For
ever
the shed.
seen. It's basically just rows and rows of numbers. And
I read the whole thing.
it's what?
Twilight.
Twilight. So then Edward.
I cast detect magic as soon as I get in
Detect magic? On what?
the room.
You don't see anything magical in the room except for what you brought in that
I
might
thought
be
you
magical.
said attack, and I was like,
Attack magic.
Okay, then I'm good. I'm gonna go sleep.
Last thing before I go to sleep, I want to send a message to our friend that we had tied up.
Okay.
How?
Just basically,
Magic.
It's people have ability.
I can ask questions. Don't all look at me like I'm an idiot.
just send a message essentially saying like, wonderful to meet you again. Hope you enjoy the gifts.
Gonna make it look intentional.
The gifts, aka your clothes that you left for him.
His armor. His sellable armor.
That guy's my best friend now.
You all sleep soundly and undisturbed. You hear a knock on your door in the morning.
Like, hold on.
They're civilized. You all hear knocks on the door
Fabulous.
when Shelley comes to get you.
Cancel
all.
the ward, open the door.
Shelley has the armor that you had requested
Fabulous.
and has the potion you requested. Says, shall we leave then?
Yes.
Of course.
Hungry.
Okay, we'll eat first.
First thing in the morning, I want to pat my chest to make sure I still have the apple.
Still have it.
Are we all like fully rested?
Yeah.
Okay. We're
Fully
all healthy
rested.
and stuff.
All health returned, all spell slots, etc., etc.
Great.
And they bring you some bacons, some delicious fruits,
Whatever we like.
some foods, not whatever you like, but a nice assortment.
They have.
The continental breakfast.
Lovely.
And what? Who? Huh?
That was a cat.
Oh. It's
Different
hard to, I
cat.
get you all
It's hard to just.
confused.
I
I
understand.
know, right?
He's like, are we ready to set out for the ladies' ward?
As ready as we're going to be, I think.
I want to go.
I'm glad, because that was the plan.
Onward.
All right. You still have the... all right. So, on the map, you can see that the ladies' ward is
That's a long walk.
on the opposite side of town.
How long does that take?
Roll it and find out.
No, I'm afraid to roll it.
Oh, yeah, those cool dice.
Are you gonna make it do something?
No,
Oh, can I just?
It's just their character instantly die.
it's a 2.
Oh,
It's a D12.
neat.
I have the wizard set of polyhedro
I've been looking at
dice.
those. Those are
This
cool.
is super cool.
They're pretty fun. I also just got the wizard hat one.
Oh, that's dope.
That's for like the really dramatic
How do you know when
It'll
rolls.
last a while.
What it does when it, or how do you know what it lands on?
I saw this one at
Oh,
con
when it
and I was
falls, like, rests on?
It's a 10.
Oh,
That's pretty cool. I've never seen that before.
I would argue with myself over where it landed though. It would be
How long of a walk is it?
It's a really long walk.
How long?
Probably most of a day if you just walked, but we're not just gonna walk.
How are we gonna go?
dun, dun, dun.
We're gonna get some transportation.
Also,
What kind?
It is after 8.
I got
I
you.
figured. But just keep an eye on this.
Well, we're gonna get some sedan chairs. You guys really are clueless. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised by that, but okay, yeah. I've asked them to have some sedan chairs waiting so that we could take it to the ladies' ward.
Fabulous.
Are those the chairs where people carry you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're gonna take somebody to carry you.
Are we
15 men.
Are we like no longer being hunted, or just not in this area?
Things have been a little bit quieter, and also the sedan chairs offer a little bit of discretion.
They're not just like
They
wide
have
open.
some-
They have the cart.
You can pull down some
Okay.
drapes so
Nice.
that you're not
Traveling
necessarily seeing.
Fancy.
Yes.
Like I'll be up high.
It costs a little bit, and I don't have much, but I've got this to get us there. So he's got.
Desperately needs us.
You're kind of getting that feeling. You got 4 chairs there, and it looks like each one
3 chairs and a bench.
fits a regular-sized person.
All of them only fit a regular sized person?
Each of them fit 2 regular-sized people.
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
Okay.
All right. It's like heads popping out the top.
Just like Flintstone
Not
status.
just
Like,
You and I have our own. No big deal.
I like you.
Yeah.
Wait, what? What's the arrangement?
We get to hang out together,
Oh, we're in the same one?
apparently.
And then you get your own, you get your own, and you get your own?
You get your own too, I guess.
So I don't get my own? I thought there were 4.
One,
We're just really
2,
tiny.
3, 4.
Oh,
gonna stick
okay.
us together, yeah.
I thought he said you got your own. I was like,
No.
that's 5.
No, it's-
Yeah, we like each other. We can share.
Yeah, it's fine. We're tiny.
I appreciate that the cat and the bird like each other.
I find her interesting.
Clearly.
Just
she
picking at each
couldn't
other's
talk.
fur and feathers.
If she couldn't talk, I'd probably eat her, but she can, so I find that interesting.
Good to know. So I suggest maybe keeping the drapes pulled, but feel free to sneak a peek at the city, see what you can learn.
Of course.
Learn.
All right. And he's going to, he says, he gives instructions to the 4 big people on each one about where they're going. And you are all in these chairs, and but basically they'll just lift you up and start walking you like running you through the town.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Every once in a while there's a pause, and like other people grab the chairs and
Swapping
keep
out.
puffing you around.
There you go.
So it looks like they have a system worked out where if they have a long ways to
It's
go,
a relay system.
yeah, they can swap out. So you are going back through the hive. He felt it was best to go through the shadier neighborhoods a little bit. And after a bit,
Lest we jump out at something shiny.
well, then you go through the market ward, and that is pretty shiny. There's lots of people selling stuff. You see like every kind of everything for sale. You've got people set up with like booths, people that are set up with like permanent storefronts there, people set up in the streets with stuff, and you're seeing fruit, vegetables, art, musical items. You got just anything you can imagine is for sale. Weaponry. You even spot someone who is like a whole storefront full of odd items, knickknacks, component type stuff. Lots of shiny.
Is that where we're picking up next time? Or is that where we are now? Because this is a whole nother thing you just opened up.
Entire 3 hours we're sitting
Yeah, we just jump out, we start going to town, you can't find us.
Fortunately, that's the one that has money. So.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yes, and you go through a lot of shop houses. You
I can't help it. I throw my voice.
You're going through like winding streets. Some of the streets are more rigid and structured. Eventually, you are to a very structured place. The houses are much more planned out, much more stylish, and they are often still used of different materials, but it's more purposeful. Like you'll have like a brick first level, and then like beautiful stained woods for the second level. Maybe like shingled roof, but using shingles from various worlds, it looks like. Everyone here looks to be wearing finery, looks to be very important, looks to be either members of government
We
or...
pass like close enough for me to try and lift anything up anyone?
You are mostly in the streets. They're kind of keeping to
Okay.
the sides of the streets.
Can't help it, guys. Gotta act a character. This
my
would be
God.
just...
It looks like
You tied me down.
you make a mental note of like, okay, the ladies' ward has a lot of money.
Ladies' word's rich, and the marketplace is full of things.
All of a sudden, the sedans come to a stop. You hear Shelley kind of like get out and says, "All right, we're here." I assume you all get out.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Let's get on out.
I'm asleep.
Snedra. Where's Snedra? Sizzler, where's Snedra?
I peck her on the face.
I just
Come on, we're here.
snag a feather. Go away.
You all notice that you're at a well.
What's this?
Well, this is where we're going. It's a well.
I see that. Why are we here?
This is the well that leads to riches and wonder and wealth
How do you
and
know?
power. It's a little bit of information I picked up. So we have the key to where we want to go, and it's that crab apple.
All right. You're up, Hildy.
Just throw it in there.
Nope, don't do that. Do not do that. Hold on to it. And here's the plan. You all are going to go in
Without you?
without me.
No.
You need me to go?
Yes.
I'll go.
I mean,
Okay.
I'd feel better.
yeah.
Didn't
All
know you
right.
were writing yourself into the campaign, did you?
I'll come along. It's fine. It's fine. There's no personal danger there. Insight roll, everyone.
Yeah. No way. Oh, no. Did you also get... Oh, you got an 11.
14.
1.
10.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Nothing wrong there. This guy's been pretty truthful, right?
Wait.
Can danger sense help at all?
Nope. You gotta roll it when you do it.
Forgot I had it.
No.
I'm really going to just keep that one. Sorry.
It's like, so we're gonna have a moment once the first person goes through with the crab apple that we can all follow through. And then it'll close off. So we need to get in there, and then we'll need to be able to get back out. Hopefully in the same spot. All right, who's ready?
I am.
All right, after you.
Do I just like hold it?
Just hold on to it and jump in. You look down, it's like a super deep well.
I really resisted to falling damage, so here we go. I'll do it.
Just jump
No
in.
fear.
Fly! And then I jump up.
You both
Don't even
jump
wait. Wow.
in and immediately disappear as soon as you cross the plane of the entrance.
I push you in.
I was gonna go in.
I jump in.
These people are crazy. Just jump into it.
Alrighty, we're gonna call that a show.
Yay!
All right, and that is it for the first episode of Rusted Heart. You didn't have to push me. Let's go to the voice of God first. See if we got any questions from the voice of God.
Hello again.
Hello.
We've got a couple questions.
What do we got?
So there's one that says, are there any particular planes that you all are excited to go to?
Do any of you know anything about any of them?
I was going to say, I haven't done enough research.
You know what? I know a little bit about the planes, but not enough to be excited about one plane or another, honestly. So,
How do you know about these planes? Tell us that.
isn't that it's kind of a well? Okay, me personally or the character?
How do you know?
Me
about
personally,
the planes?
I know a little bit about the planes because I've been playing Planescape Torment, the old video game from like 1998 or something like that. Great RPG. It's like Baldur's Gate, but it is set in Planescape. It's actually set in Sigil. So I actually know some of the stuff that you're talking about. My character knows some of the backstory.
Not ready to talk about that yet.
Not ready to talk about it.
Mark, will you be taking improv classes? Being a bard?
I honestly, I just need to like write a list of songs and rehearse every day. I even thought about having like stingers on my phone that I could just be like, just have the stinger hit, so I can start going into that. I think that's what I need to do more than anything else. I don't know. Improv classes?
Been called out.
I'm getting called out for my inability to improv.
Audrey might, yeah. Remember Audrey used to play the...
I know, right?
Ukulele.
I thought about like, I was at a thrift shop
kazoo.
earlier today, and I was going to see if I could get a cheap guitar. And just
Do I
be
give
like,
this back to you? I don't have it. That I have it. Or do I not have it? Okay.
it's pretty much what it would be at the end.
I was like, is it a once per? I lost. No.
If you lose it, you lose it.
What else we got?
Brandon, did you plan out the majority of the city or did you get the maps from Planescape?
Well, the maps are from, like, everything I have is from the original Planescape box set. Plus, I have a couple more items. Yeah, it's right there. A couple more items as well. I'm going to be getting the rest of this stuff as I can. Turns out this is a pretty valuable set to collect. A lot of expense to it. But, so if you happen to have any Planescape lying around, let me know. And it's just not putting it in any good use, I'll buy it from you. But yeah, this map is from this, but like there's so much in this setting that just leaves it up to you to create. Like it kind of like explains a couple buildings per ward and a little bit about the city itself, but it goes into like also like a lot of detail about not a lot of detail, but some detail into each of the planes. And then some of the supplemental material adds more about, like, this is the plane of Gehenna, this is where this adventure takes place, or this is the, prime material plane of fire, and stuff like that.
He reminded me of one thing I do want to say, going back to the question of any planes that I'm looking forward to visiting. I don't want to get involved in the blood war if we can avoid it. If we can avoid
Sound like
that,
a good thing to be
it's
involved
really
in.
not. No, you don't want to just not.
There will be some blood war interaction at some point.
Damn it.
Things you
You said
knew were
you didn't want
inevitable.
No, I just said I didn't want to.
That was going to happen. How can I
I
not
know,
have,
right?
like, a great big demon war?
Any others?
Biscuit wants to know, Kelsey, if you've ever read the Dragonlance books because you're reminding him a lot of Tess.
I have not. If you give me an author, though, I maybe could.
There you go.
Or Tass, I'm sorry.
Pass one of them. If only you were on Twitter, he could get you on Twitter.
All right. Jeez Louise.
I was concerned as well when I did not see her Twitter handle.
Oh,
I was
know.
like, oh my god, we have someone that's not on Twitter.
I am
I didn't
not
even let her in the group.
not interesting enough to be on Twitter. Kelsey ate a
Whatever.
burger today. It was great.
How much D&D experience do you have going into this?
So it's all in my character creation video.
Which I watched, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I've been doing it for like 2 years, but I've only ever done one-shots. And
Oh,
so
yeah.
the taking of the notes and things that'll like come back on you, that's...
Ongoing. Have you ever played, like, a higher level character before for these one-shots? or
No,
mostly-
I think the highest that we ever went was like 4.
Okay.
Sweet.
So that was when I was creating my character, I was like, and then I get what? How many?
me? That's great.
I think I called Mark or texted him like 3 or 4 times to be like, is this a thing? Am I reading this right?
We even did that on the character creation. Like, in the stuff that didn't make it, there were sometimes like, wait, hold on.
Yeah, I'd be like,
This
sorry,
thing
no, that
right
was
here,
definitely
you gotta do
for not
that.
level
It's
8.
like, oh, you gotta get that too. So yeah, we like one.
Darkman wants to know, is it different being, or not being the DM, Mark?
No, because I was in more Scarlet playing, so.
He started off not being the DM.
Yeah, I started off not being the DM, so it's fine. Willow has given up. She is just like, I'm going to get involved in things. She's right here right now. No, it's not different at all. And it was actually because on the days we shoot, I spend so much time setting up, but then also setting up DM stuff. Honestly, it was a little awesome today to just set up things and be like,
And now I play.
I'm done.
I got
I can
this.
just play it now. That's cool. Because this took a lot longer to set up than.
Janitor J really wants to know, how many times is Sizzler going to get the party kicked out of a shop due to trying to pay with useless shiny stuff?
Probably a lot.
All the times.
They're like 20
That's a
gold,
solid
and you're like,
question.
here's a fucking rock with like string tied to it.
I love that you guys are asking me like, what is this supposed to be? I'm like, no, it's just
just
washers.
washers.
Like,
It's really
exactly
just
what it
washers.
is.
I thought it was representative of something. Didn't
I'm
know.
just washers.
I'm just
Well,
as
the candy
concerned.
was.
Yeah, we got lucky
candy
so
was,
far,
right.
so Nedra didn't see anything that she really wanted.
That's what I'm more concerned about.
Yeah,
Nedra getting kicked
because
out.
I kept asking. I was like,
steals.
"Is there anything interesting?
God.
Anything at all? Anything shiny? Anything at all?" But nothing. Besides the little trinket, there was nothing super fascinating yet.
I mean, there was something, but it was pretty well protected.
Yeah, that's true.
There's that. What else we got?
That's all for questions, though there is a lot of talk of the map making kit.
Oh God, no! God, no! Make it go away! Make it go away!
I will say, I was unsure. I sort of had like ideas of the mechanics of you learning words, which almost pretty much went out the window as soon as you said "hail" and well met. It's like, that's funny.
This is gonna be.
Because he said it like 3 times at that point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was trying to only pick up on stuff that had been said like several
like
times.
Bird wants
already.
wine.
Yeah. That's actually.
And I don't
brilliant.
consider to myself to have like learned it. I'm still just
You're
kind
trying
of
it out.
mimicking what he said in the same situation.
That's pretty good.
Is there like a limited memory? Have you decided? Like, can she only?
She will retain stuff
Yeah.
once she learns it,
But like the mimicry thing.
she,
like,
yeah,
she could lose
she's
it
got to
at
use
some
it a
point.
couple times.
Yeah.
Are you gonna keep like a list of words that you know?
Yeah, that definitely.
There's-
I was
Yeah.
trying to keep her. I was like, what does
Oh
she
my God,
know?
did she know that yet? Yeah, no, you're.
Baby, come on, baby.
Elizabeth actually said, like, Willow will go be like, I want her, and we'll just go the
Oh
closest,
yeah, she will
most
walk
direct.
across the table, which is why we usually like have her in another room when we play, because if there's minis on the board, raw, just everything goes crazy. So, do we have any title suggestions for anybody?
We have a ton.
Oh God, give us the top 3.
Top 3.
Top 3. Use your judgment.
If there's a ton, then top 5. Come on.
I mean, it's going to be hard to beat the execution of Shelley Shingles, honestly.
That is a
Yeah,
really
you
good
did
It
one.
should
well.
be the bird is not the word.
Bubba bird. Bubba bird.
Not
I'll
the
give you
word.
5.
Bubba
Okay, what do we got?
An auspicious occasion.
Suspicious occasion.
Does anyone know anything?
Nope.
New kids in the town. 4 clueless walk into a bar. Hello, friend. Well met. And once in a lifetime.
Once in a lifetime.
Once in a lifetime. There's a go. There's a song cue for you.
I know, right? I should. Ugh. You gotta get. I'm gonna make a list next time. There's gonna be a list of stuff right here. I'm just gonna be like,
Yeah.
early a day go by, water flowing underground.
Yeah, we'll see if I get some background info first.
Yeah, you'll have to get that. Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys? Honestly, I really like the execution of Shelley.
I do too.
No, I think
I
it's
like 4 clueless walk into a bar.
I like the execution too.
I'm
I'm
outvoted.
not whatever works.
Let's go with the execution of Shelley Shingles for this one.
Chapter 1.
Chapter 1. The
Chapter
execution of Shelley
1
Shingles.
of Rusted Heart comes to a close today. All right,
closing shot.
let's go a couple of things business-wise. First of all, thanks everybody for hanging out. We're really glad you guys are in here. Sounds like the chat room was super interesting and a lot of stuff going on. So thank you for being out there. Keep telling your friends. Keep coming back. We're going to do this every other week. So every other week we're going to have one of these episodes.
There's just feathers all under the table.
Oh my god, cats are going to love it.
Oh, Lord.
I dropped a shiny.
It looks like you killed a bird over
I
there.
know.
The archive of this will be on YouTube on Tuesday. So if you missed some of this, you want to see the whole thing from the beginning, we're going to archive it on YouTube. That's youtube.com/theweirdlings. I'll have that up on Tuesday afternoon, so be ready for that. Don't forget the t-shirts are on sale, 20% off. You want a t-shirt, get them now because they're going to be gone, y'all. They're going to be gone. And thanks again to all of our patrons for everything. Patrons, there's a lot of new stuff that we got for the set. Couldn't get it without your help. So thank you so much for supporting us over the years and everything. We really do appreciate you all. Do you guys have anything else to add?
I just got what these are.
You just figured it out.
Well, because I just read the king's stubbed toe, and I was like, I get it now. 'Cause
Yeah.
you just threw them at me. I didn't get a
I know.
chance to look at them
Elsie, as a new
beforehand.
member, gets some of the coasters. And I was like, here, take them. And,
It was like, here, take them. All right, we're starting.
What will the next one be? The peach pit? The
What?
chop
The wobbling
By
goblin.
the way, so
Wobbling
I
goblin?
need you to clarify because originally you said chop shop and then you changed it to chop house.
Chop
That's
house.
true.
Sorry,
Okay.
chop house.
Chop house?
Thank
Yeah, oh, good clarification there, because I wrote chop shop.
I did too.
That was when you said
that?
the first time.
Makes me hungry.
Okay, so with all that being said, guys, I'm really glad that we're able to play again. Thanks so much. I'm really excited about where we're going. We're in somewhere.
Down a well.
Dove into a well.
Really
Who knows
excited
what's
about where we're going.
We'll find out in 2 weeks. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Hope you guys are with us as well. So we're going to get out of here. Remember, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Have a wonderful evening. Good night, everybody.